monster is coming, and it wants you and your family.
And that's great news, really, because it's time for the Bear Lake Monster Winterfest, January 27th through the 29th. Winterfest is all about an incredible celebration of winter and all the fun it brings. So start Friday with Monster Winter Sports and Trails Day, a free event featuring fat tire bikes, snowshoes, snowmobiles, and tubes for the kids. Also a taste of Bear Lake, with local restaurants dishing up their tasty specialties. Then Saturday, it's the Monster 5K Walk and Run, a Monster Cisco Disco Tournament, chili cook-off, even a cardboard boat regatta, followed by the famous Monster Plunge. Come on, Bear Lake awaits. Visit BearLakeMonsterWinterfest.com for pre-registration times and locations. That's BearLakeMonsterWinterfest.com. Presented by Bear Lake Visitors Bureau and Bear Lake Chamber.
Welcome to the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show as part of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We have a doubleheader slated for you tonight as both the boys and the girls varsity basketball teams will be taking on the ICS Lions. We are about 20 minutes from tip-off as you're listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have the scene set for you on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors pregame show.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center. Presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Speaking of My Local Radio, it is time for the mylocalradio.com scene set on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors pregame show. As the scene for tonight's matchup is it is a girls' first region matchup, as they did not play Altamont earlier when the boys did. So it's going to be their first region matchup, so it'll be a good chance to play a team that they're semi-familiar with, as they're taking on the ICS Lions on the road in ICS, as we are in a very, very small gym, which is part of the charm of this gym. When it gets rocking, I would bet that this is one of the tougher places to play in 1A, because there's about 4 rows of bleachers on each side, and everything is right on top of you. I am sitting actually right on top of the bench. I'm on a stage, a little pedestal, and actually in tonight's matchup, because of the size of the building, the left corner in front of our bench will not be featured in the game, as there's a wall there that's going to cut it off. We'll be sure if anytime the ball goes to the left corner to keep you updated there. But this is our first region matchup. It's a good way, it's a good chance to get started in region, as the Rebels are looking to bounce back. The girls team are looking to bounce back after their first loss of the season, as they lost to they lost to North Summit last week. But it's a good opportunity for the girls to get back into the rhythm, get back into the win column, and it's going to be in region against a team that I know in volleyball they really wanted to beat, so I imagine that carries over to basketball as well. This was the mylocalradio.com scene set on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center. Presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Coming up next, the Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week interview with Carson Muirbrook on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes. At an elevation of 6,300 feet, with temperatures over 90 in the summer and often 40 below in the winter, the folks who call Randolph home have to be a hardy crew. Maybe that is one reason why the simple things in life mean so much to Rich County. Residents value hard work, education, a value for God, family, and country, and being a good neighbor. Mayor Sim Bell and the town board, Melanie Lim, Clay Barker, Brandon Hatch, and Frank Sano, support the Rich Rebels and hope that you can come back often.
Here with Carson Muirbrook. He's our Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week this week. Carson, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing pretty well. Basketball season just got underway for you guys, and you've had, I'd say, some pretty solid performances so far, especially as a team. What's something that you look forward to this season?
Playing with my friends. You know, it's been a while since, I got to play with all my friends, especially, just my class. And so it's just fun to play with them.
So you guys are off to a 2-1 start. What do you attribute it to?
Well, I think it's mainly just because I think we love just playing with each other, and so we know what to do, and I think that we have a lot of experience playing with each other, so it's just I think we just play good when we play with each other.
I think that kind of stood out in the football season too. I've been watching film, putting together the highlight tape, and it does look like you guys thoroughly enjoy each other. What are some of your goals for the rest of the basketball season?
Well, mainly just to get a good record and see if we have a good spot at the end of the season. But I guess just have fun mainly. Just it's been a while since I've got to play with them, so it's just fun to have fun with them, and that's what I'm most excited about.
So actually, I kind of want to ask you about one of the football games that you played in, a little bit of a snowball, the final game of the season. I think at one point you had 5 straight tackles. Was that a lot of fun out there in the snow, or would you rather be, in the sunshine? I think I have a feeling I know what the answer is.
I mean, playing out in the sun is pretty fun, but you're all sweaty and everything. But I did like playing in the snow because it made the guy I went up against straight on just more slower. So I was a little bit faster than him, and I can just get to the quarterback, and it was pretty easy. So I think the sun was a little bit less miserable, but the snow was more fun.
Yeah, it's kind of the answer I expected. Which sport do you prefer? Would you rather sack a quarterback, or would you rather get an and one in the paint in basketball?
I'd rather get an and one. I mean, getting a tackle is pretty great, but I mean, just hearing the crowd, get excited after an and one is pretty amazing to feel.
So we're about to Christmas break of your junior year. What are some of your academic goals the rest of the way in high school?
I want to get my associates by the end of high school, and just taking college classes every morning, trying to get that good grade, and so that's what I'm trying to get to.
One last question for you. What should the world know about Carson Muirbrook?
That I am not afraid of failure, and I don't really care what anybody says. I'll work hard, and
we want to thank Carson Muirbrook for being a part of today's Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week interview. When we come back, we will have our pregame coaches show with head coach Cody Lunger. And you listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. More of the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show after this commercial break.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center. Presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Pam Cornea at Town & Country Realty Coaches Show as we have our weekly interview with head coach of the Rich Rebels girls basketball team, Cody Lundgren. We're going to go to that interview after this commercial break.
Pam Cornea with Town & Country Realty in beautiful Bear Lake enthusiastically supports the Rich High Rebels.
After all, I raised 4 of them, from football, basketball, wrestling to volleyball. I supported them all. I bleed blue.
The Caribbean of the Rockies, Bear Lake, offers a variety of activities in every season. Pam would love to assist you in finding your own Bear Lake retreat. Call her today, 435-779-0012.
I'm here with the Wendover varsity girls basketball coach. And coach, you guys...
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
The monster is coming, and it wants you and your family.
And that's great news, really, because it's time for the Bear Lake Monster Winterfest, January 27th through the 29th. Winterfest is all about an incredible celebration of winter and all the fun it brings. So start Friday with Monster Winter Sports and Trails Day, a free event featuring fat tire bikes, snowshoes, snowmobiles, and tubes for the kids. Also a taste of Bear Lake, with local restaurants dishing up their tasty specialties. Then Saturday, it's the Monster 5K Walk and Run, a Monster Cisco Disco Tournament, chili cook-off, even a cardboard boat regatta, followed by the famous Monster Plunge. Come on, Bear Lake awaits. Visit BearLakeMonsterWinterfest.com for pre-registration times and locations. That's BearLakeMonsterWinterfest.com. Presented by Bear Lake Visitors Bureau and Bear Lake Chamber.
Here with head coach of the girls varsity basketball team. That's head coach Cody Lundgren. Coach Lundgren, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
How was the break, and how are some of the practice during the break? I know it's tough to get every single kid here just because there's family stuff that everyone does during Christmas. Just how did the practices go over Christmas break?
Good. It was good to be home and spend some time with family and get refocused, but it was good to be able to come to the gym and work on a few things.
You guys took on North Summit over the break, and unfortunately it was your guys' first loss of the season. What are some takeaways that you have from that game, maybe some lessons you guys could learn?
It was a real good game for us. I thought we played very well overall. I looked at the stat. I think we had like 16 turnovers, which is 1 or 2 more than I usually like, but not too bad against the pressure they gave us. We struggled defending the post they had in there, and she had a really good night. She had a really good game. I'm not taking anything away from her, but I think she scored 30 on us, and our goal was to contain the point guard and make the post life hard. And I thought we did that, but she still scored on us, so it was a good game for us. So
yeah, that's what I was going to ask you next, was just some of your thoughts on, I don't know, maybe the best high school basketball performance I've seen in a while, just in points-wise, where she almost seemed like she couldn't miss. What are some of the lessons you guys can learn from that? And maybe if you play a post like her again, like what can you take away from it?
We have a lot of different ways we defend bigger posts. And, there's some games in basketball where the basket's huge for a kid. And, for that night, I've watched that girl on film a lot this season, and she had a good game. She had a good night. So, kudos to her.
So you guys have ICS coming up, and it's a little bit of a rivalry between Rich and ICS. It's your guys' first region game. Are you guys excited to finally get into region play and maybe start your journey towards a region championship?
Yeah, region games are always fun, different energy and different feel to them, but we're excited to go play them, and it's a little different this year because this is their last year in our region, and it's going to be kind of fun to have one more year of that rivalry and play them hard.
So the season can kind of be broken up into two halves almost, before Christmas break and after Christmas break. What is something you're looking from your team after Christmas break?
I just want them to keep working together as a team and keep playing. And, against North Summit, we scored very well as a team, and I was very excited to see that against a tough defense. So just keep working on the little things, and that's how we'll be better in the end and ready for it.
We want to thank head coach of the Rich Rebels girls varsity basketball team, Cody Lunger, for being a part of today's Pam Cornea at Town and Country Coaches Show on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have your keys to tonight's matchup.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money two ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
We're in the middle of welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the keys to the game on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. And the keys for tonight's game, if you're the Rebels, just get back to the way you play. You've won 7 games already this year. You don't have to change anything about the way you play because you lost one game. And you lost a game where a player had probably the night of her life. Basket probably looked about 6 inches bigger to her. Something that doesn't happen real often. So just get back to the way you play. Get back to Rich Rebel basketball. Play defense, play offense the way you usually do. And you should be all right tonight. Defensively, though, the Rebels are going to have to look out for number 23, that's junior McKenna Stoddard, as she's averaging 15.7 per game, along with 4.6 rebounds, 3.6 steals. So she's a very big defensive presence, and she's their leading scorer. Another player for the Rebels to look out for. As that is their leading scorer is Stoddard. As the next leading scorer on this ICS team averages 5.1, that's Rebecca Wayner. So if you can shut down Stoddard, I imagine Violet Taylor will have the task of doing that. It's going to be a good night for the Rebels if they're able to shut Stoddard down, as she is the engine that runs the ICS Lions. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom body work when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We got about 1:15 to go before start of the national anthem and the tip-off. As we want to thank you for listening to the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show, as they are a huge sponsor for us, sponsoring the pregame show and allowing us to do what we do. Coming up, we'll have your starting lineups after the national anthem, as it looks like we're about ready to go. As the Rebels come into tonight's contest 7-1, coming off a loss. This will be a great opportunity for them to get back into the win column. One thing about the girls' teams that we learned during the fall season, it's a lot of the same players, is they bounce back really well. As we are about to go to the national anthem, we're going to let the crowd mic take it away from here. We're going to go radio silent, and the PA announcer and the in-house music will take over. Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth, as we're actually doing a quick prayer. Now it is time for your starting lineups, as we will do the home ICS Lions. Obviously, ICS stands for Intermountain Christian Schools. As the Lions, their starting five will be sophomore number 3, Elaine Lunsford. Junior number 12, Rebecca Weiner. Sophomore number 20, Ellie Menning. Junior number 23, she's a junior, number 23, McKenna Stoddard. Rounding out the ICS starting lineup is number 11, Bryn Smith. She's also a junior. For your Rich Rebels, it is number 2, Darlene Peterson, the senior, followed by another senior, number 10, Ellie Argyle. A third straight senior, number 15, Tylee Tingy. She's a junior, coming in number 25, Violet Taylor. Rounding out the starting lineup for your Rich Rebels, number 40, junior, Haiti Pugmire. And with that, we are about ready to play basketball, as there are going. This is going to be the first region matchup for the Rebels. So it'd be a good chance to open the region play. It's always fun to play these region games. They're teams you're a little bit more familiar with. You're going to play them twice a year, as this is going to be the first one. The home contest for the Rebels will come later on in the season, but this is going to be a great way for the Rebels to start out their region season, as looks like it'll be Peterson and Lunsford to jump. As we are behind the scorer's table, from our vantage point, the Rebels, they're wearing their black road uniforms with the right script Rebels in the white numbers, blue stripe down the bottom. Lions, they're wearing their gray uniforms as Darlene Peterson wins the tip. Tingy chases it down in the corner, finds Pugmire. Rebels are into the offense. Lions wearing their gray and burgundy striped uniforms as they are the home team. They're wearing a light gray as Tingy on the right wing dances, goes inside to Argyle. She has position, turns, lays it off the glass, no good. Little strong there as Lunsford pulls in the rebound as Darlene Peterson gets a steal. Rich County Government steal right off the bat for Peterson. She regroups as the Rebels are back into the offense. 7:34 to go in the opening quarter. As Peterson fires up a three, that's no good. Rebound pulled in by the Lions. Here they come the other way. As they go inside, that's number 20, Menning, turns, fires, no good. Rebound pulled in by Lunsford. She's double teamed, is able to escape the double team for the moment. We're going to get a jump ball, Mountain Valley Cattle Company jump ball. Good hands there from Peterson. It will stay with the Lions. Lions look to inbound. As this first quarter is brought to you by T7 Propane. Rich County Government steal for Haiti Pugmire. She comes away with it. Comes Argyle. That tip-off is brought to you by My Local Radio. Tingy has it on the left wing. Goes inside to Argyle. Spins, catches, tacks the hoop. One dribble, off glass. No good. Rebound pulled in by the Lions. Here they come back the other way. Rebels are making a significant effort to get the ball inside to Argyle as she's had two shots early in the early going. Here come the Lions. Lunsford on the wing. Lobs it in. Good hands there from Tingy. Doesn't allow the shot right away as Stoddard's able to regroup. Goes up for a shot. She's going to shoot 2 free throws. The foul will be on Tylee Tingy. Her first. Team first of the half. Stoddard steps the line into the routine. First free throw off the rim. Bounces around and falls. 1-0 Lions here in the early going. As Stoddard steps back to the free throw line. Free throw on the way is good. Stoddard goes 2 for 2 from the line. She is a 62% free throw shooter on the season. From the Rebels down the court. They go to Peterson right away on the left wing. Floater, no good. Rebound pulled in by the Lions with Stoddard. Here comes Stoddard back the other way. Works it up top to Lunsford. They go to the right elbow with Menning. Menning double teamed, is able to find a teammate. That's Stoddard. She's going to fire a three. Off the glass, no good. Ellie Argyle pulls in the rebound. Here comes Violet Taylor up the court. 6:14 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Rebels on the attack. Tingy on the right wing to Taylor. Gets a screen. Hands off to Peterson. Peterson gets a screen from Argyle. She stops, pulls up for three. No good as Violet Taylor skies for the rebound. They try to go inside to Pugmire. That's good hands there from Menning. Able to knock that away as Pugmire had a layup. Here come the Lions up 2-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 5:49 to go in the T7 Propane second quarter. Tingy guards Stoddard. They go to Wayner on the wing. Wayner on the right wing goes up top to Menning. They work it to the left wing as Lunsford surveys. Goes to Wayner, back to Lunsford. Nearly stolen by Ellie Argyle, but Smith was able to keep her hands on the ball. 8 to go on the shot clock as the Lions look to take it to the hoop as it's knocked away by Argyle. Darlene Peterson comes away with it. She'll lead the break. Pushes up the court, finds Argyle. Argyle one dribble into the paint. They work it around. Tingy, her 15-foot jumper from the left wing. Good as Tylee Tingy gets the Rebels on the board. And we are going to get an Independent Software Solutions timeout called by head coach Shannon Lusk of the ICS Lions. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation. Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels are going to press. Interesting thing about where we are positioned, we are right behind the huddle. We can hear what the coaches were saying. Head coach Cody Lundgren was imploring his team to get the ball inside as the Rebels are pressing. Peterson Nearly gets a travel, but Violet Taylor's going to steal it. Press works. Here come the Rebels back the other way as Taylor goes to Tingy. Her left wing 15-footer on the way. No good. Rebound out to Stoddard. Stolen by Violet Taylor as it's poked away. That's going to stay with the Rebels as Violet Taylor with some good hustle. As Taylor and Stoddard get tangled up. 4:44 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. 2-2 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels with the ball. 31 to go in the shot clock as Taylor brings it across the timeline. Peterson on the left wing. They go inside. Pugmire turns off glass and good. Nice move there from Haiti Pugmire. It's a really good feed from Peterson as well. Rebels up 4-2 on the station on main scoreboard. They're going to press again. Lions do a good job breaking the press as it's Lunsford all the way to the rim. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound is going to be a foul against Lunsford as Peterson and Lunsford battled for it. Ball's going to escape for a bit as Hunter Pace picks it up, gives it to the referee. That is, ooh, they called that against Darlene Peterson. Jumped the gun on that as the second team foul against the Rebels. They go inside. Menning, spun, stolen by Tingy into the hands of Ellie Argyle. It's a Rich County government steal for Tingy. They push it up the floor to Darlene Peterson on the left wing. Inside to Pugmire. She's got position, and she is fouled on the shot. Haiti Pugmire earns herself 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws. And that's a little bit of what head coach Cody Lunger was talking about in the break. His team responded very well as that foul is against Menning, her first. Team first of the half. First free throw on the way from Pugmire, no good. Haiti Pugmire will get the second free throw into the routine. Lefty shot from the forehead, touches all parts of the rim and falls. As Pugmire has 3 early points, goes 1 for 2 from the line. As the Rebels, they're going to press again. Stoddard up the court. Dribbles into the trap that's nearly stolen by the Rebels, but it's going to be turned over by the Lions as Stoddard fell to the floor, knocked it out of bounds. Her knocking the ball out of bounds probably saves the layup as Darlene Peterson would have been in front of everybody. As here come the Rebels back the other way. 3:55 on the scoreboard. T7 Propane first quarter. 5-2 on the station on main scoreboard. Tingy on the left wing. Surveys. Attacks the left elbow up top to Argyle. Argyle gets a pick from Violet Taylor. Goes right. Back up to Taylor. As Taylor drives the lane. Floats a 15-footer. No good. Ball looked like maybe it slipped out of her hand a little bit as here comes Stoddard the other way for the Lions. 3:34 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Moves it on the wing to Lunsford. Lunsford surveys, guarded by Peterson. Tries to go inside by Menning. And we're going to get an offensive foul called against the Lions. As that foul was on Stoddard, her first, team second. Rebels with the ball. 3:23 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Taylor across the timeline to Peterson on the left wing. Right back to Violet Taylor as Stoddard reaches around, pokes it out of bounds. It'll be Redmond's basketball. It'll be a Crawford Troth inbounds play. As they go inside, shot on the way, no good, rolls around. Haiti Pugmire got her hands to it. They're going to call that off of the Lions. It'll be another Crawford Troth inbounds play for the Rebels. Ellie Argyle has it in her hands to Pugmire. Ellie posts up. They go right back to her. Hands it off to Pugmire. Pugmire on the way. They're going to call a moving screen. I believe that's going to be against Argyle. As she had maybe too good of positioning against the Lions defender. That's a third team foul against the Rebels. 5-2 on the station on main scoreboard. Peterson gets a fingertip to it. And we're going to get a foul called against, I believe, Violet Taylor as she bumped into Wayner trying to steal the ball. 3:01 to go in T7 Propane first quarter. Rebels have 4 team fouls here early in the quarter. Lions inbound to Stoddard. Guarded by Tingy as she throws a pass. Violet Taylor thought about jumping. It was Menning who caught it. They go to Lunsford, and that's going to be a bumping foul against Peterson. It'll be her second, team 5th of the half. As Hannah Scott will check in for the Rebels. Inbounds play for the Lions underneath the Rebels hoop. They try to go underneath the Menning as Ellie Argyle swats it away. Good hands from Argyle. 2:51 to go to T7 Propane, first quarter. Lions inbound underneath again. Use about 4 seconds of the 5 seconds they have. They get it in to Menning. She surveys around, goes up top to Smith. Smith works it to Lunsford. Back to Stoddard up top. They force Stoddard left. She's going to pull up for three. Good! As McKenna Stoddard buries the three. We're tied 5-5 here on the station on main scoreboard. Come the Rebels back the other way. Hannah Scott on the right wing. As Taylor surveys to the paint. Hands it off to Argyle. Argyle to the lane. Shot on the way is good, but they're going to call the foul on the floor. Stoddard now has 5 for the Lions. That foul is called against number 24, Bryn Smith. Her first, team third of the half. They go inside to Scott. Scott's able to corral the tough catch to find Tingy. Up top to Taylor. One dribble, had a lane to the hoop. Goes to Scott up top. Scott drives right to the left, to the right wing, to Taylor. Taylor, jump pass inside to Hannah Scott. Turns, fires. It's off the side of the backboard. Good defense inside from Lunsford. Here come the Lions the other way. Stoddard has it. Works to Lunsford. Smith at the right elbow. Up and under move. Shot on the way. Good. As Bryn Smith scores her first bucket of the night. Rebels now trail 7-5 on the station on main scoreboard as Taylor will walk it up the court. 1:45 to go in the T7 Propane opening quarter. Taylor all the way to the hoop. Shot on the way. No good. As here come the Lions back the other way with Stoddard. To Lunsford. She drives. Shot on the way. Blocked by Haiti Pugmire. Ellie Argyle pulls in the rebound. Here come the Rebels. Tingy on the right wing. Slows it down. They go inside to Pugmire. Pugmire with position. Shot on the way. No good, but they're going to call the foul before the shot. That foul is against Menning. Her second. Team fourth of the quarter. Checking the ball game for the Rebels. Number 4, Casey Wilson. Number 22, Janie Walentine, will replace Argyle and Tingy. Crawford Troth inbounds play underneath for Violet Taylor. To Hannah Scott, good cut there. Shot blocked as that rebound is out of bounds off of the Lions. 1:19 to go in the T7 Propane. First quarter, it'll be Violet Taylor with the Crawford Troth inbounds pass. Finds Wilson, her corner three on the way, no good. Violet Taylor skies for the rebound to Hannah Scott. She's on the left elbow, kicks it to Walentine. Walentine fakes the three, on her way to the hoop. Layup, no good. Good move there from Walentine, just couldn't quite finish. 1:07 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Here come the Lions back on offense. It's Lunsford. They try to go inside to Smith. Knocked away by Scott, but Smith is able to corral. Lions work it around to Wayner. Move it to Lusk fresh into the game. Her shot on the way, no good as Hannah Scott is knocked down from behind. That'll be a foul against the Lions. That's on Smith, her second, team fifth. Both teams have 5 fouls. 2 Lions have 2, and Smith and Menning, both starters, Rebels in foul trouble. Darlene Peterson. Here come the Rebels across the timeline. Wilson drives left, gets a screen from Scott. They go inside to Hannah Scott. She drives right, cut off there by Lunsford. They go to Haiti Pugmire up top. Pugmire surveys, dribble handoff to Taylor. Taylor drives left, goes back to Pugmire. Pugmire attacks with the left hand. She'll go back to the free throw line. Haiti Pugmire's had a pretty good first quarter as she's drawn 4 fouls already as she'll shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws. That foul's on Lusk. Team 6, so the Rebels will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Haiti Pugmire steps back to the line. First free throw on the way is pure. .76 on the station on main scoreboard with Pugmire's tying attempt in her left hand. On the way, rolls around the rim and falls out. That'll be out of bounds off the Rebels. As I believe Hannah Scott got her fingertips to it, but the Rebels are going to press. 26.3 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Shot clock is off as that was nearly stolen by Walentine. It finds the hands of Lunsford. Violet Taylor's doing a good job of denying the ball to Stoddard as the Lions work it around. Nearly stolen again by Walentine, except Lunsford's able to come away with it. Violet Taylor is hounding Stoddard. 7 seconds to go in the quarter. Great defense here for the Rebels as Smith drives, goes across the lane, knocked out of bounds. What a defensive effort here in the last 25 seconds from the Rebels. Haven't quite finished the defensive possession yet as it's going to be out of bounds. ICS ball underneath the hoop, 1.6 to go as they are hounding the Lions right now. They get it inside, shot on the way, no good, and the clock did not start, so that will be the end of the quarter. 1.6 to go as the refs stop it. Clock didn't start. You listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels trail 7-6 on the station on main scoreboard. We'll be back with the second quarter after this.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
A healthy smile improves life in many ways. Fresher breath, increased confidence, and better overall health. Dr. Sean Grohl and his team at Comprehensive Family Dental have been supporting Rich Rebels for over 25 years. Call today and schedule your next appointment. Go Rebels!
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. During that timeout, head coach of the Rich Rebels, Cody Lundgren, was imploring his team that they're all right. They're down 1, 7-6 on the station on main scoreboard. They've gotten a lot of really good looks. He was imploring his team to reverse the ball because off of reversals, the guards have been able to drive and get open as Tingy's back into the game for the Rebels, as well as Argyle. Wilson drives left, kicks it to Argyle. Argyle surveys on the left wing. Dribble handoff, backdoor cut by Tingy. She attacks the hoop. Shot on the way, no good. We're going to get a foul called. Nice back cut from Tylee Tingy. Will send her to the line for 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws. That foul is on number 24, Bryn Smith. That is her 3rd personal. Team 7th of the half. Rebels will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Tingy's first free throw is good. As Tylee Tingy stepped back to the line, into the routine, right-handed free throw on the way, off the front of the rim and out. We are tied 7-7 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels 3 for 6 from the free throw line in the early going as the Lions have the ball on the left wing. They go up top to Lunsford. Lunsford drives right, guarded by Wilson. Wilson does a good job walling off as Lunsford nearly dribbles it out of bounds. Pass goes to Menning as Menning finds Stoddard at the top of the key. Stoddard drives right into the paint, shot on the way, no good. We're going to get an offensive foul called against the Lions. As that is on Stoddard, her 2nd, team 8th. Because it's an offensive foul, Rebels will not be shooting free throws. So hats off to Tylee Tingy there as she got in good defensive position, was able to force 1, a bad shot, 2, an offensive foul. 7:18 to go in the Stacey Repair second quarter. Inside to Argyle, unable to make the catch. She saved it to Scott. Scott fires up a 15-footer, no good. Lions pull down the rebound. As the second quarter is brought to you by Stacey's Repair. Lions lose the ball. It rolled in between the legs of Tingy. Shot on the way from Stoddard, no good. Wallenstein pulls in the rebound. As Rebels work it up, Wallenstein to Tingy on the left wing. Wallenstein gets it back up top. They go to Casey Wilson. Wilson drives left to the top of the key to Tingy. As Tingy works at the Wallenstein. She's going to fire a 3. That's off. Off right as 6:34 to go in the Stacey Repair second quarter. Here come the Lions as Stoddard will walk it up the floor. Moves it to Wayner. Wayner surveys. Drives right. Goes inside to Lusk. Lusk spin move. Shot on the way is going to be 2 free throws. As that foul is going to be on Ellie Argyle. Her 2nd. Team 6th. Lions will be shooting free throws the rest of the way as well as Lusk steps to the free throw line. First free throw on the way, no good. Lusk is a 46% free throw shooter on the season. Checking the ball game for the Lions, number 21. That's Jenna Weiner. As Pugmire and Taylor will check back in for the Rebels. Second free throw off back rim, pulled in by Wallenstein. That's going to be out of bounds off of the Rebels as she dribbled it off of, I believe, her own foot. Checking in for the Rebels, number 40, Pugmire, number 25, Violet Taylor replaces Wilson and Scott. It'll be Lions basketball underneath. Lunsford will throw it in. 6:21 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. Lunsford surveys, finds Menning. They go back to Lunsford. Lunsford under the rim. Fires a shot up, no good. Rebound pulled in by Argyle. She clears some space, finds Taylor. Here come the Rebels in transition. Wallenstein out in front of everyone, has a layup. It's good. Janie Wallenstein with the bucket. As she got out in transition in front of everyone, gives the Rebels a 9-7 lead on the Station on main scoreboard. As the Lions are going to turn it over as the Rebels press pays off again. And we are going to get an Independent Software Solutions timeout called by the Lions bench and head coach Shannon Lusk. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 5:59 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. Rebels 9-7 on the Station on main scoreboard. They have the ball, looking to extend the lead. Lions are playing man-to-man defense as Wallenstein drives left, finds Argyle on the right wing. To Pugmire at the top of the key. She looks, dribble handoff to Taylor. Taylor hands it to Argyle. She's going to fire from three on the way, no good. As Lunsford comes away with the rebound for the Lions. To Stoddard. Stoddard fires from three. No good. As Ellie Argyle pulls in the rebound, here come the Rebels back the other way with Taylor. Taylor moves it to Wallenstein. Wallenstein inside to Pugmire. Pugmire reverse pivots, lefty layup. Good. Nice move there from Haiti Pugmire. She showed off some real good patience as she let the lane clear. When she did, it was wide open. 5:13 to go in the Station Repair second quarters. We got a Rich County government steal. 11-7 on the Station on main scoreboard as Tingy has it on the left wing. Drops it off. Pugmire turns, fires, no good. Wallenstein with the rebound. Shot clock does not reset, did not hit the rim. 25 to go on the shot clock as Tingy has it on the left wing. To Wallenstein up top, thought about the shot. Instead, dribble handoff to Taylor. Taylor attacking left to Tingy inside. Argyle on the 15-foot line. Goes inside to Pugmire. She steps back. Shot blocked. Good defense there from Menning. As Stoddard will walk it up the court for the Lions. 4:40 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. Stoddard surveys. Tingy on her. Moves it to Weiner. We're going to get a foul off ball. It's an offensive foul against the Lions. Moving screen. That'll be their 19th foul. Rebels will shoot free throws the rest of the way after this. That's on Lusk. Her second. Team ninth. Checking back in the ballgame for the Rebels, Darlene Peterson. She'll replace Wallenstein. Wallenstein had a really good run off the bench. As herself and Casey Wilson, Hannah Scott off the bench with a couple of Rebels in foul trouble. Played very well. As Stoddard will check out for Smith. Peterson inbounds the ball, playing with two fouls. As Taylor walks it up the court, gets a screen from Peterson, attacks the hoop. Violet Taylor lays it in. Nice drive there from Taylor. Lays it off the glass and in. 13-7 on the Station on main scoreboard. Rebels are going to press. Smith dribbles right to the middle, stolen by Tingy as she'll attack 2-on-2 the other way. Skips it across the lane to Peterson. Peterson attacks off glass, no good. Is able to grab her own rebound, floats it up and in. What a shot for there from Darlene Peterson, falling backwards. Able to float that one up and in. 15-7 on the Station on main scoreboard. 3:55 to go in the Station Repair second quarter. Off of Darlene Peterson's foot, stolen by Tingy. Pushed ahead to Peterson. Peterson to Pugmire. Pugmire on the attack, off glass. Good! Here come the Rebels up by 10. 11-0 run since the start of the quarter for the Rebels. as Pugmire now has 8. Stolen again by the Rebels. Here comes Peterson out in front of everyone. Lefty layup. Oh, it rolls around the rim as it's pulled in by Pugmire. Rebels on the attack. Tingy, 15-foot jumper, no good, as that ball looked enticingly good from out of Darlene Peterson's hand, but it rolled out last second. Lions walk it up the court. Wayner has it. Skip pass to Smith, nearly stolen by Tingy. The aggressiveness has really picked up on the defensive end for the Rebels, as that's tipped away by Tingy, stolen by Argyle as Tylee Tingy jumped the passing lane. Here come the Rebels, 3 minutes to go in the Stacey Repair second quarter. Violet Taylor works with the Tingy on the left wing, gets a pick. They go to Pugmire. Pugmire tried to force a pass inside to Ellie Argyle. That'll be out of bounds. Checking the ball game for the Lions is number 23, Stoddard. As well as number 14, Meadow Stahl, the freshman, getting some minutes. Rebels are going to press again, as their press has been very successful. Stoddard has on the left wing. Skip pass all the way down the floor. Finds the arms of Menning. Menning spins back to Stoddard. Stoddard 3 on the way, no good. Here come the Rebels, 3-on-1 the other way. Across the court to Violet Taylor. Violet Taylor lays it in. Don't look now. Rebels up 12 on the Station on Main scoreboard, as they are currently on a 13-0 run in the second quarter. Taylor now has 4. We're going to Independent Software Solutions. Timeout called by the Lions. Listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Weststar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels on a 13-0 run here in the second quarter. 2:37 to go in the Stacey Repair second quarter, and in that timeout, head coach of the Rebels, Cody Lundgren, imploring his team to talk more on defense as it's really loud in here, so it's hard to hear your teammates as the Rebels are going to press again. Stoddard walks it up the floor, finds Lunsford. Lunsford attacks middle. Nicely done there by the Lions. Layup from Smith on the way, no good. No foul called on the play as Lunsford gets the rebound. Now we're going to get a foul called. I believe it's against the Rebels. It'll be 1-1 for Lunsford. Excuse me, 1-1 for Stoddard as she's 2 for 2 from the line. Foul's called on Taylor, her second. Team 7th. Free throw on the way, good. For a 62% free throw shooter, Stoddard looks very comfortable from the line. That's the first points of the quarter for the Lions. 19-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Second free throw is good. Rebels by 10 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Stoddard goes 2 for 2 from the line. She's got 7. They work it to Tingy. Tingy attacks, and she is hammered on the way to the hoop as Lusk got underneath her. Tylee Tingy hops up, looks like she's all right. She'll shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws, as that's going to be the 3rd foul against Lusk. 10th team foul. Rebels shooting 2 the rest of the way. Tingy's first free throw on the way is good. .29 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels with the 11-point lead. Tingy back to the free throw line, looking to extend it. Free throws in her right hand on the way. Spins in and out, no good. Rebels remain 50% from the line, going 1 for 2 every single time they've gone to the stripe. As Lunsford dances up top, nearly swiped by Violet Taylor. They go inside, off the leg of Menning. Ellie Argyle with the steal. She's out in front of everyone. Uses her body, blocked by Lunsford. That's a great defensive play there. Lunsford's got long arms, able to get to that shot. Ellie Argyle did a good job using her body to shield the ball. Lunsford just made a better defensive play We go to Tingy on the left wing, drives the lane. Right-hand layup, good from the left wing. Tylee Tingy with 6 points in the contest, 1:52 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. As we're going to get a foul against, I believe, Tingy. That'll be on. It'll be Stoddard going back to the line. It's actually against Pugmire. That's Hades first. Pugmire is going to sub out. Hannah Scott replaces her. 1:48 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. Rebels 22-9 on the Station on main scoreboard. It's actually Menning to step to the free throw line. Her free throw on the way, in and out, as we're going to get a jump ball. Hannah Scott, fresh into the ball game, fights with Lunsford, as it'll be Lions basketball underneath the hoop. Lunsford inbounds, poked away by Argyle, unable to complete the steal. Head coach Cody Lundgren out of the screen right now is clapping his hands for his team. That was good interior defense on an inbounds play. As the Rebels D up again, as that's poked away by Hannah Scott. Another good defensive play on an inbounds as Stoddard fires up a three, no good. Rebound's going to bounce all the way back out to Stoddard. Behind the hoop, she shoots as Darlene Peterson gets the steal, picks up the foul. Darlene Peterson will shoot 2 free throws. That foul is going to go against Stoddard. It'll be her third, as Peterson will shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws. Huge foul in the game as Stoddard has 7 of the 9 points for the Lions. It'll be 2 free throws for Peterson. Peterson's first free throw on the way is good. As Sage Lundgren will check in for Tylee Tingy. Peterson will step back to the line. The second half of the 2 free throws. On the way is good. 24-9 on the Station on main scoreboard. 1:44 to go in the T7 Pro Painters. That's stolen by Peterson. Her layup no good, as it's actually the Stacey's Repair second quarter. As Peterson guards. Shot clock did not reset. Tough break for the Rebels, as that was going to be a good chance for a 10-second violation, as Peterson had the ball handler trapped. 24-9 on the Station on main scoreboard, 1:28 to go. It'll be 30 seconds on the shot clock. Lions will have 5 seconds to get it across. They go to Menning. Surveys to Wayner. Excuse me, that was Wayner to Wayner. Complete the pass. Rebels going to D up. Wayner, three-pointer on the way. No good. It's going to go. It's saved. Good effort there from the Lions. Keep it alive. They got 14 to go on the shot clock as Taylor nearly has a steal. They got a trap on the right wing. Lions look to go inside. Caught by Menning. Her pass knocked up in the air. Back to her. Shot on the way. No good. As we're going to get a jump ball. It'll be Rebels basketball. They had 1 second to go on the shot clock. A little bit of a tough break there, as they would have got a shot clock violation and the ball to start the second half. But they'll take possession after a great defensive stand there. Taylor walks across the line. 52 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter as Lundgren surveys. Dribbles left. Drops it off to Hannah Scott. Scott picked up her pivot foot, and that's going to be a traveling violation. 45 seconds to go in the half. Rebels will play defense. They're going to press, as the press has been very successful, as Rebecca Wayner has it up top. Moves it to Lunsford, nearly swiped by Violet Taylor. Lunsford's going to carry it across the court, attack the hoop, off glass and in. Old-fashioned three-point play, as Lunsford will go back to the line. That's the first field goal that the Rebels have allowed here in the second quarter. As that falls on Scott, her first, team 9th. Lions will be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. Lunsford to the line. Free throw on the way is good. Rebels inbound the ball with Taylor. Lions come into the contest shooting 43% from the free throw line. They look much better than that, as they are still missed one free throw. Lundgren will attack left. Finds Peterson. Nice pass from Lundgren. Peterson misses the layup. But Hannah Scott pulls in the rebound. Argyle, nice pump fake, attacks the lane. Shot on the way, blocked again by Lunsford as we're going to get a jump ball. Good effort there from Peterson to get her hands on the rebound. Lions will have the ball. 13.7 to go. Rebels will start with it after all. That's a Mound Valley Cattle Company jump ball. 24-12 on the station on main scoreboard. 13 seconds to go in the quarter as Wayner. Back to Lunsford. Lunsford dribbles to the wing, nearly stolen by Peterson as Sage Lundgren gets her hands in a jump ball. Brought to you by Mound Valley Cattle Company. Rebels will take over. And again, as I say, the Rebels will start the ball at the second half. I'm proven wrong. Good defense there from Lundgren as she is able to get the Rebels one last possession. 5.8 to go. Taylor catches. She's going to drive right away. Nearly loses. Hands it to Lundgren. Sage's three on the way. No good. Taylor rebound up and in. Buzzer beater for Violet Taylor. Buries the offensive rebound, and the Rebels head to the locker room. The 26-12 lead. Good effort there from Taylor. She picks up 2 more points, giving her 6 in the contest. And with that, we are going to go to a Gare Bear fan cam.
Business cards are
a Gare Bear fan cam brought to you by Bear Lake Realty and broker Gary McKee. For all your realty needs, call 435-946-8888. That's 435-946-8888. That's BearLakeRealty.com. Once again, BearLakeRealty.com. As you've been listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. After this commercial break, we'll have the Ellingford Brothers halftime show for you. You're listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom body work when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Ellingford Brothers halftime show. Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Call 800-789-1511. When we come back, we'll highlight your first half highlights for you, brought to you by the town of Randolph. You listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball, 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Ellingford Brothers Halftime Show. When we come back, we'll have your first half highlights brought to you by the town of Randolph. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes. At an elevation of 6,300 feet, with temperatures over 90 in the summer and often 40 below in the winter, the folks who call Randolph home have to be a hardy crew. Maybe that is one reason why the simple things in life mean so much to Rich County. Residents value hard work, education, a value for God, family, and country, and being a good neighbor. Mayor Sim Bell and the town board, Melanie Lim, Clay Barker, Brandon Hatch, and Frank Sano, support the Rich Rebels and hope that you can come back often.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for your Town of Randolph first half highlights. And first, we're going to start with the Rebels. They lead 26-12 on the station on main scoreboard. As leading the way for the Rebels is Haiti Pugmire. Very balanced attack for the Rebels, if we're being completely honest. Pugmire has 7. Violet Taylor and Tylee Tingy both check in with 6, as Darlene Peterson has 4. Janie Wallentyne finished with a bucket as well with 2 points. Rebels go 3 for 6. I take that back. Rebels go. They were 3 for 6 at the line at one point, as they are now officially 6 of 10, shooting 60% in that first half after Darlene Peterson knocked down 2 free throws at the end of the quarter. 6 of 10 for the Rebels from the line for a total of 26 points for the Lions. It's Stoddard, as expected, leading the way. She has 7. Followed by Lunsford with 3, and then Bryn Smith has a pair as well for a total of 12. Interesting note about the Lions. Coming into the game, they were a 43% free throw shooting team. They are 6 of 7 from the line so far, as all their starters have gone 6 for 6. McKenna Stoddard is 4 for 4 from the free throw line. She's typically a 62% free throw shooter. Gone 4 for 4. That average is going to go up. Seems to happen against Rich, where maybe a free throw shooter that doesn't have such a great percentage usually breaks out against the Rebels. Thinking back to the Wendover boys game with Bear. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have our halftime adjustments for you here on the Ellingford Brothers Halftime Show.
So this is the Reserve at Bear Lake, most beautiful place in the world. Come here and find out how you can buy your own Airbnb property and help pay for itself, or just come here and enjoy a second home. Sports courts, pools, hot tubs, access to 200 miles of mountain trails, brand new homes now starting at $600,000, quarter shares starting at $250,000. Would like you to invite you to be part of that. Call Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty at 435-946-8888.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for your halftime adjustments brought to you by nobody. So if you want to sponsor them, just let us know. But it's on the Ellingford Brothers halftime show, and you're the Rebels. A little more of the second quarter than the first quarter. They came out a little flat in the first quarter. which will happen to you sometimes when you're on the road, especially when you haven't been on the road very often this year. And for the Rebels, they were able to come out, shake off the first quarter. They actually trailed 7-6 at the end of the first quarter. They went on a huge run in the second quarter, outscoring the Lions. 26 minus 6 is 20-5 in that second quarter, as we do some math for you live on the air. Minute to go before the end of halftime, and the Rebels are looking to continue to pick up the pace defensively. That's really when the game turned, is when they turned up the intensity defensively. They were good defensively in the first quarter, forcing up tough shots, where in the second quarter they turned it up an extra notch. Were able to come away with some steals, get themselves some easy buckets to help them get into rhythm offensively. And for the Lions, they got to be better against the press. They also got to come back to the floor, because they got 30 seconds to go before a Rebel shooting some technical free throws. Here they come as make it back with 20 seconds to go in the half. As we clear the court of all the humanity. One thing about Wyoming basketball that I've never seen is I've never seen players and kids allowed on the floor during halftime. Maybe for like a free throw shooting contest, but they're just shooting around. I've never seen that before, and it happens everywhere we go. As the Lions, now the coaching staff hustling back into the gym. It'll be Lions basketball. They will be attacking from, if you're looking at it from the scorer's table, from left to right, as the benches are on the same side. They're wearing their gray home uniforms. The Rebels come out full court man-to-man. They are trying to deny Stoddard the ball. She gets the catch, goes inside, stolen by Violet Taylor. Rebels are attacking right to left currently as she goes to Peterson. Peterson attacks the lane. Blocked again by Lunsford. She's had 3 blocks in transition that have been very impressive. We Rebels basketball out of bounds underneath. 31 to go on the shot clock. Argyle makes the catch, drives, kicks it out to Taylor on the left corner. Work it up top to Peterson. Peterson dumps it off to Haiti Pugmire. Nice find there from Darlene Peterson. The Rebels are off and running. 28-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Pugmire gets her 10th point of the game. Ball poked away. Pugmire comes away with the steal as the Lions tried to attack from the left wing. Argyle. Crowd wanted an over and back. Ellie Argyle is about 3 feet from the line on the defensive side. Tingy attacks from the right wing, floats it up and in, or off the glass, excuse me. Comes Smith. Slows it down as Stoddard will walk it up the court. Come the Lions as the shot clock didn't reset, and a charging violation called against Lunsford as Haiti Pugmire steps in, takes the charge. Fouls against. They're going to have to do some, should be against Lunsford, as Lunsford drove. The referee asked the player, and I know if I was a player, I would never admit to a foul. It's on Lunsford, her first. Maybe if I had had teammates in foul trouble, I would. This third quarter is brought to you by Epic Recreation. 7 minutes to go in the Epic Recreation third. Taylor crosses over at the half-court line, finds Tingy. Tingy got a little too quick as she picked up her pivot foot before the dribble. Traveling violation called against the Rebels. 28-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard. They are going to press. Lions inbound. Go to Lunsford. Lunsford attacks. Tries a cross-court pass to Menning. Had to spin back. Back inside to Menning. She turns up off the glass. No good. Taylor's able to knock it out of bounds, or else Lunsford would have had a nice easy putback. Good effort there from Taylor. She didn't have rebounding position. Instead of trying to go over and get the rebound, she swats it out of bounds. Fresh shot clock for the Lions to work with. It's Smith underneath the Rebels hoop. Go inside to Lunsford, off glass and in. She got body position against Pugmire. Pugmire does her best without following. 24-18. As here come the Rebels. Pugmire off glass, gets those 2 right back. As she now has 12. Rebels are going to press. Lob pass over the top of everyone, stolen by Haiti Pugmire. Rich County government steal, throws it ahead to Peterson. Peterson out in front of everyone. Right hand layup, no good. Ellie Argyle's there to clean it up, put it back in. Argyle gets her first bucket of the game, 32-14. as we update the station on main scoreboard. 6:08 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Stolen by Ellie Argyle out in front of everyone. Left-hand layup, good. As here come the Rebels, up 20. Don't look now, 5:59 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. We got an Independent Software Solutions timeout called by head coach Shannon Lusk. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whether you're kicking up the dust in the hills, making waves down on the lake, or taking advantage of the world's greatest powder, don't just hope to have fun. Take that sled by the handlebars and make your time at Bear Lake epic. Epic Recreation rents equipment and cabins for your vacation fun at beautiful Bear Lake. From watercraft large and small to UTVs, sleds, and more, Epic Recreation has it all. On-road, off-road, or out on the Caribbean blue water. Book your next adventure at epicrecreation.net.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center. Presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 5:59 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Rebels on a 6-0 run. Make that an 8-0 run to start the half. They are up 34-14 on the station on main scoreboard, and it's been defense that's led the way. A couple of steals right off the bat for the Rebels. As they're going to fall back. Stoddard will walk it up the court for the Lions. As that's going to be an offensive foul against Lusk. As she drilled Tingy on the screen. Fourth foul on Lusk, second foul of the half against the Lions. Rebels with the ball. Here come the Rebels on offense. Tingy has it on the right wing. To the right elbow to Argyle. Up and under move out to Peterson. Peterson attacks from the top of the key. Dribble handoff to Violet Taylor. She'll attack right. Off to Tingy. Back to Taylor. Give and go. Taylor shot no good. Rebound poked around. That's going to be a foul called against Peterson as she had the ball from behind the player. It's Darlene's third. First of the half against the Rebels. Rebels fall back into a half-court trap. This is more half-court man-to-man. They go to Lunsford off the drop. 25 to go in the shot clock. Pass off of Lusk. Stolen by Violet Taylor. Out in front of everyone. Layup on the way. Good and one. Violet Taylor. Old-fashioned three-point play. She banks the layup in. Will go to the line for a Bear Lake Realty free throw. That foul is against Lusk. That'll be her disqualifying fifth foul of the game. (36-14) on the station on main scoreboard. There's a couple times that they could have called a foul against the Lions player, but the refs let it go, and Taylor is able to fight through the contact and is going to be the beneficiary of the no call. Free throw on the way, no good. Here come the Lions back the other way with Wayner. Tylee Tingy is face guarding Stoddard everywhere she goes. As the Lions attack the left baseline, picked up, they go to Menning. Menning attacks from the right elbow. We're going to get a hands foul against Ellie Argyle. Her third. Team second of the half. Lions inbound. Lunsford, three on the way. No good. Violet Taylor's able to box out, get the rebound. She's going to lead the attack. Finds Peterson. Peterson makes the catch, takes one extra step as that ball landed at her feet. Tough catch where the ball landed. As the Rebels are going to press again. We're going to drop back into a little bit of a 1-3-1. As a pass stolen by Violet Taylor. Up to Peterson ahead of everyone. Left-hand layup, good. As the Rebels are going to fall back. 38-14 on the station on main scoreboard. 4:40 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Menning on the right wing. To Jenna Wayner up top. Back inside to Menning. Double teams right away. Shot on the way, no good. And that foul is going to be against Peterson as Smith grabbed the rebound, went up with it. That's going to be Darlene Peterson's fourth foul as Hannah Scott's going to check in. My best guess is for her. Smith, lefty free throw on the way is good. .38-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Second free throw bounces off the rim twice, no good. And we're going to get a jump ball. Janie Wallenstein will check into the game. She'll replace Haiti Pugmire. That's only the second missed free throw of the game for the Lions. They came in shooting 43%. That percent's going to go way up after the game. Violet Taylor across the timeline, nearly loses it, keeps possession. Bounce pass to the left wing for Wallenstein. Wallenstein gets a pick, steps back, three on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Lunsford. Lunsford finds Stoddard, and the Lions are off on the attack with 4:08 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Move it to the wing for Rebecca Weiner. Poked away by Argyle into the hands of Lunsford. She attacks from left to right across the three-point line. Wallenstein jumps on her as Stoddard gets a three on the way. Air ball, no good. Rebound saved by the Lions, except for Lunsford. Crashed into the bleachers trying to save that ball. It'll be out of bounds, Rebels basketball. Good effort there from Lunsford. Nearly takes out the entire front row as Violet Taylor will walk it up. 3:45 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. To Tingy on the right wing. Tingy attacks right, crosses back over. He's going to get a screen from Scott back to the left to Argyle. Argyle, Wallenstein. Nice back cut from Wallenstein. Layup on the way, no good. Off the side of the rim and out. As here come the Lions back the other way with Stoddard. Moves it to Rebecca Weiner. Rebecca Weiner gets away with a travel as here come the Lions with Lunsford. As the ball bounces off a Lunsford foot out of bounds. 38-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 3:15 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Violet Taylor will walk it up the court for the Rebels. Wilson, fresh into the ball game on the left wing. To Scott. Left elbow jumper on the way, no good. Rebound bounces out to Violet Taylor, and that's going to be a Mound Valley Cattle Company jump ball. It'll be Lions basketball, but good effort there from Taylor to earn an extra possession, next jump ball. Stoddard will walk it up the court for the Lions, 38-15. Looks like Casey Wilson's got the duty of face guarding her every time she releases the ball. She does there. Wilson on her like glue. Go to Weiner up top to Stoddard. Back to Lunsford. Lunsford drives left from the left wing to the hoop. Loses the dribble. Finds Weiner in the middle of the court on the way. No good. Scott with a nice rebound. Pushes ahead to Argyle. Argyle to the middle of the floor. Attacks the hoop. Into the body. That's going to be an offensive foul against Argyle. Don't mind the aggressiveness there from Ellie Argyle. Unfortunately, it's her fourth foul. So I take that back. Maybe as a third foul, it'd be all right, but Tylee Tingy's going to check in for Argyle. A couple of Rebels in foul trouble, Peterson and Argyle. They're up 38-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Weiner to Lunsford up top to Menning. Menning goes inside, knocked away by Janie Wallenstein. Good defense there from Wallenstein. Checking the ball game for the Rebels, number 15, Tylee Tingy. Number 42, Brenley Hatch. Replacing Taylor and Argyle. 38-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Out of bounds underneath the hoop. Lions have it. Go to Stoddard. Stoddard, catch, into the paint, layup, off glass and in. 38-17 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Stoddard will step back to the line that fouls against Tingy. Her second. Team fifth. Stoddard free throw on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Scott as she's going to clear possession, carried across the court herself. Finds Tingy. Tingy to Wilson on the right wing. Wilson drives right into the paint. That's poked out of bounds by Stoddard. Rebels retain possession with 24 on the shot clock, 1:55 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. It would be Wilson with the Crawford-Troth inbounds pass. Finds Wallenstein to Tingy. Wilson, corner three on the way. Off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled in by Menning. Finds Lunsford. That right corner three from Wilson as Wilson jumps the pass. Rich County Government steal. She has a layup. Misses the layup. Nearly steals it again. Here come the Lions back the other way. As Wayner slows it down to Stoddard up top. They go inside. Pass stolen by Hannah Scott. Scott leading the break. Checks behind her. Down the left wing. Is going to pull up from 15. That's off. Ball was short. Rebound nearly stolen away by Wilson. They got 3 players trapping as the Lions are able to find Stoddard and slow it down. It's getting a little helter-skelter. Stoddard got the hustle across the line. Finishes across the line at 26. They try to go inside. Poked away by Scott as Lunsford has it on the left wing. Back up top to Stoddard. She drives the paint. Euro step. We're going to get a foul. Called against who? Oh, the referee up here made the foul call. It's against Wilson. Her first. Team 6 of the half. 56 seconds to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Stoddard free throw on the way is good. Stoddard has 8 in the game. Second free throw on the way is good as well. Make that 9. 38-19 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels have the ball. 53 seconds to go in the quarter. That's going to be a reach-in foul against Wayner. Janie Wallenstein with the Crawford Troth inbounds pass right in front of the scorer's table. Wallenstein finds Tingy up top. Tingy gets a screen. Back to Wallenstein at the top of the key. 24 seconds to go in the shot clock. They go to Wilson. Wilson thought about the three, drives left. Went to pass it to Hatch. Hatch popped when Wilson thought about the roll. Lunsford across the timeline, nearly stolen by Wilson. Move it to Wayner. She's going to fire a three. Off glass, no good. 25 to go in the third quarter as Tingy walks it across the timeline. Rebels set up the offense with 20 seconds left to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Tingy drives. Finds Hatch on the roll. Brentley Hatch finishes the layup. Her first points of the season at the varsity level. Nice find there from Tingy. 40-19 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 3 seconds to go in the quarter. Stoddard is going to fire one up from the volleyball line. No good. Off the glass, no rim. And with that, at the end of the third quarter, the Rebels lead 40-19 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Supporting the Rich Rebels in everything they do. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation in Randolph provide services to Rich Rebel fans every day. Auto repair, tires, sand, and gravel. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation on Main Street in Randolph. Stop in today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels up by 21 on the Station on Main scoreboard, 40-19. As Tylee Tingy will walk it up the floor. Rebels into the offense. They go to Peterson. Peterson attacks. Right-hand layup on the way. No good. Shot again affected by Lunsford. She's had a pretty good day defensively as Stoddard fires up a shot, no good, as Hannah Scott nearly had the rebound. Darlene Peterson hits the floor, comes away with it. Tingy attacking on offense, finds Wilson. Wilson thought about the 15-footer. Finds Argyle. Fresh into the game, that's Cass Argyle. They go inside, layup attempt, no good. Rebound, bounces around, is able to come away with it for the Lions is Bryn Smith. Here come the Lions back the other way. Stoddard 7:14 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Smith has it at the top of the key. Goes to Wayner. Lunsford against Wilson. Attacks the lane. Shot on the way. No good. Good job there from Casey Wilson to wall up, not allow an easy shot opportunity. Move it up the court. Cass Argyle. Back to Wilson. She fires up a three. No good. Rebound pulled in by the Lions. Stoddard walks it up the floor. 6:44 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Wayner moves it to Menning. They go inside Stoddard. Her shot, excuse me, that's Menning. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound hauled in by Menning. She'll get 2 free throws as she misses the second shot off the glass long. Ball's on Scott. Her second. Team 7th. Lions will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. That's Wayner, excuse me, at the free throw line. Free throw on the way, good. Wayner gets her first point of the night, 40-20 on the station on main scoreboard, as Tingy and Wilson check out for Taylor and Pugmire. Second free throw on the way, no good. Rebound's going to be poked out of bounds off of the Lions. Rebels basketball, 6:29 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Violet Taylor will walk it up the floor for the Rebels. They go to the left wing for Cass Argyle. Drives, nice move. Dishes it off to Hannah Scott. Scott's going to dribble it out. So they go to Peterson, 20 to go on the shot clock. Taylor drives, kicks it to Scott. Thought about the 15-footer. Back to Taylor. Taylor, bounce pass to Peterson, nearly out of bounds. A good hustle there from Argyle to keep it alive. Here comes Wayner back the other way. It's poked away by Peterson. She gets the Rich County government steal. 40-20 on the station on main scoreboard as Pugmire has it on the left wing. Goes inside to Scott. Scott unable to corral it, is able to work it around. Cass Argyle, 3 on the way, no good. And that's going to be Darlene Peterson's 5th foul as she came in from behind. Went through the back of the Lions defender. As Peterson will check out of this ball game with 6 points to her name as Ellie Argyle will replace her. Argyle will be playing with 4 fouls as we have Ellie Argyle and Cass Argyle on the floor at the same time. Stoddard will walk it up the floor with 5:42 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Moves it to Jenna Wayner. Cross court to Lunsford, nearly stolen by Cass Argyle. Move it to Menning. Back to Lunsford on the left wing. She's going to survey with 19 to go on the shot clock. To Rebecca Wayner. Stolen by Hannah Scott as she stepped in front of the passing lane. Scott spins back, finds Argyle across the timeline. They go to Cass Argyle. Her 3 on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by the Lions and Stoddard. Stoddard's going to slow it down with 5:07 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Lunsford drives right. Is able to go up and over Cass Argyle as Lunsford. Long arms pay off again there for Elaine Lunsford. She has 7 in the game. 40-22 on the station on main scoreboard. Pugmire finds Cass Argyle. She turns off glass. No good. A little strong on the layup attempt. Here comes Stoddard back the other way. To Lunsford. She attacks. Ellie Argyle pulls in the rebound. May have gotten away with her 5th foul there. 4:31 to go in the ball game. Janie Walentine will check in for Violet Taylor. It'll be Stoddard to inbound. To Wayner. To Menning. Her elbow jumper on the way. No good. Rebound fought for by Pugmire and Lunsford. It's going to be Rebels basketball out of bounds. 4:26 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. 40-22 on the station on main scoreboard. As Walentine finds Ellie Argyle on the wing. Looks off the screen, drives left. Nice move from Argyle. She finishes the layup. Went the opposite way of the screen, lured the defender in. Jab step crossover for 2 points. Here comes Stoddard back the other way. Lions working around Stoddard. Floats it up, no good. Rebound hauled in by Hannah Scott. Here comes Scott the other way. Nearly loses possession. Pass goes long off the arms of the Lions, out of bounds. Checking the ball game for the Rebels. 14, Sage Lundgren. 21, Cassie Argyle. Shot on the way, no good. We're going to get a traveling violation against the Lions. So we have all three Argyles on the roster in the game. So we go to Ellie. Makes the catch to Janie Walentine. Walentine floats one off the glass, no good on the left side of the rim. Someone called that an art gaggle, but here come the Lions back the other way. Stoddard walks across the timeline, 3:33 to go. Stoddard's going to fire up a three. No good. Rebound pulled away by Sage Lundgren. Is able to poke it away to Cass Argyle. Pushes up the floor to Walentine. Walentine with the catch. She's fouled. It'll be the 5th foul of the half against the Lions. It'll be Walentine on the foul. Checking into the game for the Rebels, number 4, Casey Wilson, as she'll replace Ellie Argyle. Wilson catches it in the left corner. Moves it to Cassie Argyle. Poked away by Stoddard, as Stoddard is nearly stripped from behind by Walentine. Dribbles it off her foot, and Sage Lundgren comes away with the Rich County government steal. As Stoddard's able to steal it back, she's going to fire up a three. No good long, as Casey Wilson lets it go out of bounds. The 5 for the Rebels is Sage Lundgren, Janie Walentine, Cass Argyle, Cassie Argyle, and Casey Wilson. Lundgren across the timeline. She's going to pull up from 15 as the defense left her open. Sage buries the 15-foot jumper. 44-22 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Lunsford across the timeline on the right wing. Picks up her dribble, goes inside to Wayner. Wayner works it back to Lunsford. Lunsford to Smith. Smith drives to the left elbow. Back to Wayner. She's going to attack right. Floater on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by Lunsford. She goes up. Will be fouled on the play. Fouls on number 21, Cassie Argyle. Her first, team 9th. Free throw on the way from Smith is no good. Smith into the routine. Lefty free throw on the way off the back rim. No good. Lunsford gets the rebound. Her layup attempt no good. Rebound pulled in by Menning. She's going to go to the free throw line. This foul is on number 31. That's Cass Argyle. That's her first. Team 10th. Shooting 2 free throws will be Ellie Menning. Into the routine. Free throw on the way. Good. Checking the ball game for the Lions, number 21. That's Jenna Wayner. For the Rebels, number 42, Brenley Hatch. She'll replace Cass. Yep, Cass Argyle. Menning back to the free throw line. 44-23. Second free throw on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in again by the Lions. They'll have another opportunity as Lunsford shot on the way. No good. Gets the rebound up. It's knocked out of her hand. Rebels have a bit of a small lineup out there, as that's going to be, foul's going to be on Lundgren. Her first. Shooting 2 free throws for the Lions is Lunsford. On the way, no good. There's a second free throw coming. Referee wasn't padding his stats. Second free throw from Lunsford on the upcoming, excuse me. Rolls around the rim and out. Another rebound pulled in by the Lions. Pass stolen by Lundgren, and Lundgren's run over. That's going to be a foul against Lunsford. As Brentley Hatch got the worst of that as Lunsford tripped over Lundgren and fell into Hatch's knee. She's got a knee brace on already. Seems to be no worse for wear. 2:10 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Casey Wilson has it on the right wing. She attacks right to the lane, jump stop, back out to Lundgren. She'll attack, floats one up, no good. Rebound pulled in by Smith. Here come the Lions the other way. Smith, lefty free throw line jumper on the way. We're going to get a foul called against the Rebels. Rebels up 21. Been a parade of free throws here in the fourth quarter for the Lions. It'll be Smith. First free throw is good. Second free throw on the way. Off the front rim. Lundgren pulls in the rebound. Here come the Rebels the other way. She attacks on the right wing. Crosses over. Finds Hatch. Hatch pump fake to the lane. Nearly poked away. Spins back. Finds Wallentine. Wallentine pulls up from three. No good. Rebound poked away by Cass Argyle as Casey Wilson's going to fight for it with Smith. It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow goes with the Lions. Smith walking up the floor for the Rebels. To Rebecca Weiner. Back to Smith at the top of the key. She drives left. They go inside Lunsford. Lunsford splits the D. Layup attempt, no good. Rebound pulled in by Hatch. Hatch walks it up the floor herself. Stops, spins, reverses, hands it off to Casey Wilson. She'll fire from three, no good. Cassie Argyle with the rebound to Lundgren. Shot clock does not reset as the three missed the rim. Hatch back to Lundgren. They move it to Wallentine. Wallentine drives right into the lane, floats one off glass, no good. As rebound pulled in by Weiner. 50 seconds to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Lions work it around to Smith. Smith attacks left on the baseline. We're going to get a foul called against the Rebels. It's on Hatch. Listen, Smith to the free throw line. First free throw on the way is no good. Checking in the ball game for the Lions, number 9, Aubrey Hairpin. Second free throw from Smith on the way is good. As Audrey Cole will check in for Smith. 43 to go in the ball game. 44-25. Only thing left to decide is the final score as Lundgren will walk it up the court. Drives left, hands it off to Wallentine. Wallentine attacks right-handed into the lane. It's going to be out of bounds off the Rebels. Shot clock will be off. 33.2 to go in the ball game. Lions will walk it up the court with Jenna Weiner. Working around to Menning. Menning drives right into the lane. Layup is good. Nice drive there from Menning as she gets her first basket of the game. 15 to go in the quarter. Wilson's going to fire up a three. No good. Cassie Argyle with the rebound. Layup attempt off the rim, but she's going to go to the free throw line. As that foul is on number 10, Audrey Cole, her first. Team 7th, Cassie Argyle, with 10 seconds to go in the ballgame, will shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws. First one on the way is good. Second free throw from Argyle on the way is good as well. Cass Argyle steps up to the line, goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 8 seconds to go in the ballgame as Weiner walks it up the court. Going to get one last traveling violation as we have a player hurt. We're going to go to a timeout. You listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels Basketball, 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier, from the receptionists to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. You'll feel the difference.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston.
Welcome back. As we went to commercial break due to an injury, here come the Rebels the other way. Hatch, 3 seconds to go in the game. Goes back to Lundgren. Lundgren's going to carry it out. As we'll get back to that commercial break, we had to get away from possibly an injury. Hate to see that, especially late in the game. But that'll do it for us here as the Rebels win 46-27 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We're going to go to a Gary Bear fan cam brought to you by Bear Lake Realty and broker Gary McKee. For all your realty needs, call 435-946-8888. Call 435-946-8888 or visit bearlakerealty.com.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Weststar Printing, 307-789-5202.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money two ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap. The Rebels win this ballgame 46-27 on the station on main scoreboard. They led 7-6, they trailed by 7-6 after one quarter. 26-12, Rebels with the lead as they go on a long, lengthy 20-5 run throughout the second quarter. Rebels are able to cruise to a 46-7 victory, led by the scoring prowess of Haiti Pugmire, finishing with 12. Violet Taylor finishes with 7. Darlene Peterson, Ellie Argyle, and Tylee Tingy all have 6. Janie Walentine with 2. Cass Argyle with 2 as well, for a grand total of 46 for the Lions. They're led by Stoddard, who finishes with 9. Good job in the second half by the Rebels, holding her to 2 points. Lunsford finishes with 7. Menning finishes with 2. Brent Smith with 4 for a grand total of 46. When we come back, we'll have your precision play of the game and player of the game. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankham. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankham, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankham at 789-8910.
Welcome back to Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Real quick, precision play of the game brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankham, DDS. We're giving it to Darlene Peterson, and she hit Haiti Pugmire with an absolute dime after she drove the lane through the middle of the paint, finds Pugmire on the right block. That got the Rebels off and going in the second half. We're going to give that our precision play of the game. And our player of the game, we're going to have to give that to, our LSR refrigerated player of the game, is going to go to Haiti Pugmire, who finishes with 12 points, didn't play most of the second half, was able to draw a charge as well as come up with a few huge steals in the first half to get the Rebels going. When we come back, we will have the Gary Tusher CPA pregame show for the boys game. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Welcome to the Gary H. Tusher CPA pregame show. You listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we will have your Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week.
Your accountant has to be trustworthy, smart, and filled with integrity. That's why so many choose Gary Tusher, CPA. Serving clients for over 34 years, Gary and his staff handle income tax preparation for all types of businesses and individuals, IRS and state audit representation, payroll reporting, QuickBooks setup support and training, business startup services, monthly bookkeeping, and more. When you choose Gary Tusher, CPA, you get a team of professionals that care about your financial health. Schedule an appointment today.
When you enter the city limits of the town of Woodruff, the sign welcomes you to the town of coldest temps and warmest hearts. Settled in 1870, we celebrate the values of kindness, compassion, and friendliness, knowing that a community's greatness may best be measured by the compassionate actions of its members. Mayor Scott Savey and council members Raymond Franson, Millie Bradshaw, Seiko Webb, and Monica Schultes, with clerk Lisa Bell, welcome you and say,
Go Ridge Rebels!
With Carson Muirbrook, he's our Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week this week. Carson, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing pretty well. Basketball season just got underway for you guys, and you've had, I'd say, some pretty solid performances so far, especially as a team. What's something that you look forward to this season?
Playing with my friends. You know, it's been a while since I got to play with all my friends, especially just my class. So it's just fun to play with them.
So you guys are off to a 2-1 start. What do you attribute it to?
Well, I think it's mainly just because I think we love just playing with each other, and so we know what to do, and I think that we have a lot of experience playing with each other. So it's just I think we just play good when we play with each other.
I think that kind of stood out in the football season too. I've been watching film, putting together the highlight tape, and it does look like you guys thoroughly enjoy each other. What are some of your goals for the rest of the basketball season?
Well, mainly just to get a good record and see if we have a good spot at the end of the season. But I guess just have fun mainly. Just it's been a while since I've got to play with them, so it's just fun to have fun with them, and that's what I'm most excited about.
So actually, I kind of want to ask you about one of the football games that you played in, a little bit of a snowball, the final game of the season. I think at one point you had 5 straight tackles. Was that a lot of fun out there in the snow, or would you rather be, in the sunshine? I think I have a feeling I know what the answer is.
I mean, playing out in the sun is pretty fun, but you're all sweaty and everything. But I did like playing in the snow because it made the guy I went up against straight on just more slower. So
we want to thank Carson Muirbrook for being a part of the Town of Woodruff Standout Student on the Gary Tusher CPA pregame show. When we come back, we'll have a quick interview with head coach of the Rich Rebels, Lex Cornea. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
Your accountant has to be trustworthy, smart, and filled with integrity. That's why so many choose Gary Tusher, CPA. Serving clients for over 34 years, Gary and his staff handle income tax preparation for all types of businesses and individuals, IRS and state audit representation, payroll reporting, QuickBooks setup support and training, business startup services, monthly bookkeeping, and more. When you choose Gary Tusher, CPA, you get a team of professionals that care about your financial health. Schedule an appointment today.
With head coach of the boys varsity team, that's head coach Lex Cornea and Coach Cornea. Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Unfortunately, we don't have time for the T7 Propane Coaches Show interview as we're going to a quick prayer. But we do want to thank T7 Propane for sponsoring our Coaches Show. As the starting lineup, we'll go with the Rebels first. Number 10, senior Hunter Pace. Number 11, he's a junior, Jaden Desch. Number 15, also a junior, Jaden Cornea. Number 23, sophomore Carter Hoffman. And to round out the starting lineup, junior, number 32, Carson Muirbrook. As we're going to get the Lions starters on the fly. As first starter for the Lions, freshman, number 2, David Rest. Number 10, Keaton Okino, he's a junior. Number 23, David Autry, senior. Number 24, Noah Furzy is a sophomore as well. And to round out the starting lineup for the Lions, number 42, A.J. Peak, he's a freshman. Keys to the game real quick, if you're the Rebels, it's A.J. Peak to guard as he's averaging a double-double, 18.9 per game, 10.7 rebounds per. Also, Noah Hilliker, sophomore, number 22, is not in the starting lineup, but averaging 14.3 points per game. So for the Rebels, it'll be Peak who will interest them on defense, as this tip-off is brought to you by LSR Refrigerated. Won by Peak, but it's going to go right to Hoffman. Hoffman out in front of everyone. Layup attempt. Good. Carter Hoffman gets the Rebels off and running. 2-0 early on the Station on Main scoreboard as we're in the first quarter. Comes Peak, walks across the timeline. This first quarter is brought to you by Ellingford Brothers as Peak gets the handoff in the left wing. Guarded by Hoffman, that's poked away nearly to the feet of head coach Lex Cornea. Peak retains possession. 24 to go on the shot clock as the Lions work it around. It's Okino up top. To the left wing for Rest. Back to Peak. Attacks right wing. We're going to hands foul against Hoffman. I think the shot clock stopped on the possession. Fouls against Hoffman, his first, team first. Peak sets up the offense. Go to Aquino up top. Hand off to Peak. Guarded by Cornea, and the shot clock didn't reset, so we're going to have to it's going to be a fresh shot clock to work with for the Lions. Pass is knocked away by Desch. It hit the referee standing out of bounds. That will be out of bounds. Lions retain the basketball. 2-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard as that's poked away again by Desch, this time in the hands of Okino. 30 to go on the shot clock as Cornea guards. Left hand dribble drive to the elbow. Working to the corner, back up top to Peak. He drives right into Muirbrook. Nice finish there from Peak. As here come the Rebels offensively. Hunter Pace thought about three, drives the lane, kicks it out to Desch. Desch drives right to the elbow. Nice find to Muirbrook. Muirbrook attacks. Basket's good, but they're going to call a foul on the floor. It's a heck of a find there from Jaden Desch. Fouls on Autry. That's his first. Team first. 2-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 6:48 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play to Desch in the corner. Three on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by Peak. Here come the Lions back the other way. Hoffman hounding him up the floor. Go to the wing. Back to Peak up top. He drives the lane into Hoffman. Spins back. Poked away by Muirbrook. Cornea comes away with the steal. Pushes ahead to Desch. Desch out in front of everyone. Layup off the glass and in. Jaden Desch picks up 2 early points. Nice find from Cornea. Jaden to Jaden on the layup. 4-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Peak guarded by Cornea. On the wing. Pass attempt nearly stolen by the Rebels as Okino is able to come away with it. He's double teamed by both Jadens, and we're going to get an Independent Software Solutions timeout called with 6:08 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. Rebels up 4-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation. Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Plains Tires broadcast booth. Remember the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Once again, we're set up right behind the Rebels bench, and that whole timeout they were talking about keeping the ball out of Peak's hands as Hoffman's going to face guard him, much like they did to Stoddard in the girls' game. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. They go to Peak. Peak steps back. Hoffman all over him. Throws a pass. Okuno, 3 to go on the shot clock. Looks up to the corner. 3 on the way. No good as they reset the shot clock in the middle of the possession. Rebels up 4-2. Is that should have been a shot clock violation as that ball did not touch the rim. Cornea will walk it up the floor. Finds pace on the left wing. Inside to Desch. Desch with a pass fake. Dribbles it out. He's going to step back for a 3. No one guarding him. Off glass, no good. Hoffman with the rebound. Off glass and good. Good effort there from Carter Hoffman as he picks up the rebound. Goes up for 2. 6-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Trap in the corner. That's knocked off of the Lions out of bounds. It'll be Rebels basketball. Rebels with the basketball. It's Cornea up the court. 5:17 to go. In the Ellenford Brothers first quarter. Pace left open, left wing 3. Good as Hunter Pace buries the My Local Radio 3-pointer. 9-2 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels trap nearly stolen by Hoffman as they go to the corner. Ball bounces around off a Desch last. Out of bounds. 4:54 to go in the Ellenford Brothers first quarter. It'll be Lions basketball out of bounds underneath the Rebels hoop. Inbounds pass goes deep to Peak. He catches it at the top of the key. It's 15 to go in the shot clock. He's going to pull up for 3. No good. Rebound pulled in by Muirbrook. He finds Cornea. Here come the Rebels on the attack. Hoffman on the left wing. Attacks the hoop. Floater. No good. Rebound by Peak as he carries it up the floor. Hoffman all over him. Okino has it at the top of the key. Drives right. They go inside. Work it around up top as Peak fires a 3. That's good. Not the player on that team that you want to be able to shoot an open 3. As Pace, nice pass to Muirbrook. Muirbrook finishes the layup. Good find there from Hunter Pace. Carson Muirbrook gets on the board with 2 points. Rebels are going to press. Okino to the corner. Stolen by Jaden Desch out in front of everyone. Get your cameras out as he lays it in. Desch with 4 early points. Gets the Rich County government steal and a layup. As it's poked away by Cornea. Cornea attacks the hoop. Layup on the way. No good. Jaden Cornea with the steal and the layup attempt. Cornea will shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws. Walker and Mason will check in for the Rebels. Cornea, second free throw on the way, no good. 13-5 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Cornea goes 0 for 2. As Peak has the ball. Shot blocked by Trey Walker, fresh into the ball game, making an impact right away. As that's nearly stolen as Okuna tight ropes the sideline. Ball out of bounds. It's going to be Rebels basketball. Pressing defense there from the Rebels as Noah Perry's going to check into the ball game from Muirbrook. 13-5, 3:29 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. Jaden Cornea walking up the court for the Rebels. They lead by 8. Crosses over, find Pace. They go to the middle. Walker to the corner. Jarrett Mason for 3. Good! Jarrett Mason's been on fire the last 2 weeks. He continues with another My Local Radio 3-pointer. Nice find from Trey Walker, who gets the Rich County government steal. Into the paint, no good. Cornea's there to grab the rebound. Back to Trey. Trey into Cornea. Cornea flips it up off the rim and good. It rolls in. Touches all parts of the rim. Falls 18-5 on the Station on Main scoreboard for the Rebels. 2:59 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We are going to go to a Gare Bear fan cam Brought to you by broker Gary McKee and Bear Lake Realty. For all your realty needs, call 435-946-8888 or visit bearlakerealty.com. Call 435-946-8888 as the Rebels are off and running here in the first quarter. As we go back to the live cam. 18-5. Rebels doing a good job turning offense into defense. As we got a full timeout here, Independent Software Solutions timeout. And before we get back to the game, we want to remind you that free throws are brought to you by Bear Lake Realty, timeouts by Independent Software Solutions, steals by the Rich County government, three-pointers by My Local Radio, inbounds plays by Mountain Valley Cattle Company. The fan cam is brought to you by Bear Lake Realty. We're about back to play as the Rebels, their defense has been pressuring, and very much in the same way that the girls did in the second quarter in the first game. The boys are using their defense to kind of gap this game, as head coach Lex Corney would say. Their defense has been impressive when they're pressing, no pun intended. They have forced a lot of turnovers for easy buckets, and the press also forces the ball out of Peak's hand. If you're the Lions, that's exactly what they want. They want the ball in his hand at all times. As Cornea guards Peak up the floor, he's going to navigate his way through traffic. They go inside as Furzy buries the 10-foot jumper. As bodies go down, they try to go inside of Muirbrook. He palms the ball, finds Mason wide open for three. Good! Jared Mason's on a roll as he gives the Rebels a 21-7 lead. Mason with 6 early points. Okunos across the timeline, stolen by Hunter Pace. He finds Cornea. Cornea is able to catch it through traffic. Walls off Peak, shot on the way, no good. We're going to get a foul called against Peak. Good job there from Cornea to use his body to protect the ball. As Carter Hoffman's going to check back into the game, as well as Jaden Desch. Cornea to the line. First free throw on the way, no good. Hoffman checks in for Pace, and Desch is going to check in for Cornea. Cornea's free throw on the way. This one's good. As Cornea is going to check out Jaden for Jaden as Desch in for Cornea. Rebels up 22-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Excuse me, 21-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Peak. Going to walk it up the court. Rebels fall back into the half court. Bit of a 2-3 zone. Or excuse me, they're going back to man as Hoffman switches off. And Trey Walker fights over the screen, draws the foul. That's the effort you get from Trey Walker every game, as that foul is against number 24, Noah Furzy. That's his first team, 4th. Jaden Desch will walk it up the court as the Lions fall back into a 2-3 zone. Skip it to Hoffman. Hoffman on the right wing finds Walker. Walker surveys to Desch. Thought about the three. Instead attacks the right elbow. Out to Hoffman. Hoffman one dribble back to Desch. 20 to go in the shot clock. Rebels up 22-7. As Mason step back three. Why not? Off the front rim and out. As the ball's going to be out of bounds. Noah Perry inside fighting for it. Heat check there from Mason as he's now 2 for 3 from the line. Walker. He's going to guard Peak up the floor. Instead they go to Okunos, who's going to walk it up for the Lions. Desch on him. Peak. Three on the way. No good. Off the front rim. Rebound pulled in by Desch. Here come the Rebels on the attack. Finds Mason. Mason will fire from three. No good. Rebound off the back rim to the Lions. Here comes Peak the other way. Peak. Surveys. Guarded by Trey Walker. Goes to Okunos. He attacks. Shot on the way. No good, but he's going to go to the free throw line. As that's going to be on Mason. His first, team second. .104 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. As Okunos, first free throw on the way. No good. Okuno back to the line. Second half of the free throws in his hand. The right-handed free throw on the way. Off the back rim. No good. Jaden Desch skies for the rebound. Here come the Rebels back the other way. Pace. Thought about three. Slows it down to Desch up top. Rebels reset the offense. 25 to go in the shot clock. Cornea drives left to Desch. Hunter Pace. Thought about three. Jaden Cornea open. Move it on the right wing to Desch. She's going to fire for three. That's good. Another My Local Radio three-pointer for the Rebels. Desch gets his first three of the ball game. 7 early points for Jaden Desch. 30 seconds to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. 25-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Okunos surveys. Finds Peak. Peak floats one from about 15 feet off the glass. No good. Here comes Pace. Fires it up the court to Desch. Good catch there from Desch. As he's going to pull up for three. No good. Rebound goes out to Hunter Pace. 10 to go. Drops it off to Hoffman. Hoffman to Walker. Walker for three. No good. Rebound finds Jaden Cornea to Pace. Pace, three-pointer on the way. No good. As the Rebels are going to finish off an impressive opening quarter with a 25-7 lead on the Station on Main scoreboard. You're listening to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
A healthy smile improves life in many ways. Fresher breath, increased confidence, and better overall health. Dr. Sean Grohl and his team at Comprehensive Family Dental have been supporting Rich Rebels for over 25 years. Call today and schedule your next appointment. Go Rebels!
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We're about to start the Stacy's Repair second quarter. Rebels up 25-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As it'll be Okuno to walk up the court for the Lions. Dribbles on the Lion logo at center court. Tries to find Pete. Good defense there by Cornea as he is all over him. Go back to Okuno. He's going to walk it up across the timeline. 24 to go on the shot clock. As they do a pin down screen to try to get Peak open. Pass up to the top of the key. Nearly stolen. Here comes 23. That's Autry. It's going to be called for a traveling violation before the shot. Rebels basketball out of bounds underneath their own hoop as Jaden Cornea will walk it up the court with 7:35 to go in the Stacy's Repair second quarter. Desch surveys. Lions are still in the 2-3 zone as Cornea catches on the left wing to Muirbrook at the left elbow. Back to Cornea. Finds Hoffman. Nice pass inside. That shot, I think, was deflected on the way up. Good defense inside by the Lions. Here they come on offense. It's Okuno. He's going to drive right. As they find Peak, nearly stolen by the Rebels. It's going to turn into a jump ball. It'll be Rebels basketball. Hunter Pace will inbound for the Rebels. It's Cornea to walk it up the floor. 7:05 to go in Stacy's Repair second quarter. Lions are in a 2-3 zone defense. Cornea directing traffic, finds Pace at the top of the key. Moves it to Desch. Desch picks up his dribble, cross court to Pace. He's going to fire for three. That's off. Was left rim and out. Peak with the rebound. He's going to walk it up the court as Hoffman guards. Nearly poked away. Peak steps back for three. That's short. Rebound out of bounds. .6:34 to go in the Stacy's Repair second quarter. Rebels 25-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Jaden Cornea will walk it up the floor. across the timeline. Rebels doing a good job offensively here in the first 10 minutes of the game. They go to Desch, elbow jumper on the way, no good. Rolls in and out. It'll be out of bounds off of the Rebels. Getting very good looks, just they haven't fallen here in the second corner. That's a great look from Pace. Rebels press. Peak drops off to Okuno. Okuno spins back to the middle of the lane. To the wing for Autry. Back to Furzy, 3 on the way, no good. Going to be out of bounds as Furzy tried to save it. I think he clipped Hunter Pace in the side of the head. Hunter Pace having a little bit of a chuckle. As much as you can chuckle for getting hit in the side of the head with a basketball. As Corney will walk it up the floor. Finds Desch on the left wing. Rebels into the offense. 27 to go on the shot clock. Pace. Quick find to Muirbrook to Cornea. Right wing 3 on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by Peak as he tries to navigate traffic. Slows it down. He's going to dribble into a trap from the Rebels as Desch all over him. Into the lane. Good move there from Peak. He's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. .535 to go in Stacey Per's second quarter. Still looking for our first points of the quarter. Peak's first free throw on the way is good. Peak is a 60% free throw shooter from the free throw line. Checking the ball game for the Rebels, Ridge Lundgren, Jarrett Mason, and Trey Walker replace Pace, Desch, and Carter Hoffman. Peak back to the line for 2 free throws. Or excuse me, for the second free throw is good. He's got 7 points early. They work it to Lundgren. Lundgren, long 2 on the way. Good. Ridge Lundgren's toe was on the line, or else that was a 3-pointer. They actually on the scoreboard currently have that as a 3. Lions work it around. Right corner 3 off the back of the rim and out. Jarrett Mason with a good possession there to get the rebound and draw the foul. 28-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 5:15 to go in Stacey's Repair second quarter. Lundgren up the floor. Back to Lundgren up top. Rebels working around. Trey Walker's going to fire up a 3. No good. Off the side of the rim and out as Okuno grabs the rebound. Here come the Lions on offense. 28-9. Rebels lead on the Station on Main scoreboard. Trey Walker guarding him. Peak. Layup attempt. No good. Great defense there by the Rebels as Mason comes away with the rebound to Lundgren. Back to Mason. Thought about the 3. Throws a pass inside that's turned over by the Rebels. .438 to go in the Stacey Repair second quarter. Walker gets drilled with the screen. 3 on the way. No good. Mason pulls in the rebound. Fires a pass in between 2 defenders. 28-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As we're going to get Independent Software Solutions timeout called by the Lions bench. 4:28 to go in the Stacey Repair second quarter. Rebels 28-9 lead over the Lions. We'll be right back with more of the second quarter after this.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 4:28 to go in Stacey Repair second quarter. Rebels with 28-9 lead on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Okuno across the timeline, guarded by Cornea. They go to Peak. Peak stolen by Trey Walker. Great defense there from Walker. As they push ahead to Mason on the left wing. Drops it off to Muirbrook. Carson turns, fires, no good. Jaden Corney is there for the putback as he cleans it up. Rebels go up 30-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As that's 5 points for Cornea. Screen shot, passing in the corner. Back to Okuno up top. Okuno dribbles around, hands it off to Peak. That's going to be a foul against Walker. It's not necessarily a foul you mind on Trey Walker, as he is hounding Peak everywhere he goes. As Peak's going to inbound in front of the Rebels bench. Peak's pass is going to go over and back. That's all right because it's an inbound pass. Okuno does a smart thing there, lets it go over before he grabs it. Here come the Lions back the other way, poked away by Weston as he's fresh into the ballgame for the Rebels. Peak inside, floats one over 2 players. He's going to get bailed out on the foul called. It's on Walker. Peak faded on the shot, and Walker must have got him on the body. Peak will go to the line for 2 free throws. First free throw on the way is good. Peak's second free throw good as well. He's got 9. Rebels push up the court to Weston. Weston on the left wing. Up top to Mason. They move it to Lundgren. Lundgren goes to Weston. Weston inside to Muirbrook. Muirbrook turns, fires. Good. Good body position there from Carson Muirbrook. Nice find from Drake Weston. As the Rebels lead 32-11 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Okuno gets a screen into the paint. Crosses over. Finds rest in the corner. Back up top. Shot on the way. No good. Jarrett Mason pulls it in. Here come the Rebels the other way. Finds Lundgren on the left wing. To Walker in the corner. Thought about 3. Drives the paint. Kicks to Mason in the corner. Rebels 27 to work with on the shot clock to Lundgren. Lundgren goes inside to Muirbrook. Muirbrook spins. Up and under move. No good. Nice move there from Muirbrook. Just couldn't quite get the finish. 32-11 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Stacey's repairs second quarter. 2:40 to go. Peak. Up and under move. No good. It's Walker. Nearly committed a violation of some sort. Is able to get the pass off to Weston before he does. Here comes Lundgren from the left wing. To Mason up top. 20 to go on the shot clock. Back to Lundgren. He fires a 3. No good. Muirbrook pulls in the rebound. Is able to get it out to Mason. Back to Muirbrook. Muirbrook spins and is called for a traveling violation. (32-11) on the Station on Main scoreboard. 2:11 to go in Station Repair's second quarter. Rebels up 32-11 as they're going to press. Peak, guarded by Weston, is trapped. Back to Okuno. Riker Hoffman into the game for the Rebels. Okuno spins. Nice move there from Okuno. 32-13 as Okuno picks up his first bucket of the night. Mason, 3 on the way, no good. As Noah Perry pulls the rebound away, Riker Hoffman looks to attack. Out to Weston up top. Mason, he's going to fire for 3. Good! Jarrett Mason buries the My Local Radio three-pointer. He's got 3 in the ball game for a total of 9 points. 35-13, 1:30 to go in the Ellingford brothers. Excuse me, in the Stacey Repair second quarters. Okuno, guarded by Weston. Walker on Peak. Peak drives right. Noah blocked by Riker Hoffman. They're going to call a foul. That's a tough foul for Riker there as he played some pretty good defense. His first free throw on the way is good. Peak with a 10th free throw, or 10-point, excuse me, on the way. 11 now in the game. As here comes Weston up the floor, 35-15. Go to Walker. Walker, nice move underneath, can't finish as he leaves the free layup short. Here come the Lions back the other way. It's Peak, guarded by Weston. Walker nearly stole that pass, as Okuno fires a 3. Pulled in by Riker Hoffman. Here come the Rebels back the other way to Weston. Weston surveys the floor. To Riker Hoffman up top. Back to Weston. The Rebels are going to reset the offense with 24 to go in the shot clock. Go to Noah Perry. Weston open for three. Pump fakes to the lane. Layup no good, but he'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Good move there from Drake Weston as he pump fake went around the defender. Fouls on 24. Furzy. His second. Team 6. Weston to the line for 2 free throws. First free throw bounces around the rim and falls in. Weston goes 2 for 2 from the line, has 2 points in the contest, 37-15. So Kuno moves it to Furzy. They go to the wing. Off of Mason, that deflected by Mason out of bounds. Looked like it clipped a Lions player on the way out. Trey Walker will guard the inbounds pass. As the inbounds pass is in that corner where we can't see, stolen by Drake Weston, throws it ahead to Mason. Mason, dream shake, shot on the way, no good. As we're going to get an offensive foul called against the Lions. 16 seconds to go in Stacy's Repair, second quarter. Rebels, 37-15 lead on the station on main scoreboard. Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play to Trey Walker. Alley-oop, no good. As Walker tried to tip it in. 12 to go in the half. Walker's going to guard peek up the floor. Gets a screen. Nearly poked away. Tries a pass to the corner. That's deflected. As a floating away shot. What a shot that was from David Rice as he beats the buzzer from behind the backboard. I think that's a letter in horse. Nice shot there from Rice. Cuts the lead to 20. 37-17 on the station on main scoreboard. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online mylocalradio.com.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom body work when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Crawford Trough halftime show, the place to eat and drink. When we come back, we will have our first half highlights for you. You listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
There's nothing better than a yummy, delicious cheeseburger. Except maybe if you add a large raspberry shake and tater tots that are cooked to perfection with just a little extra crunch. That's what you get with every burger at the Crawford Trough in Randolph. There's a full menu to choose from, filled with delicious options that will tickle your taste buds every time. But when you find yourself craving a burger, always choose Crawford Trough. Nothing else compares. The Crawford Trough in Randolph. Stop in today.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tigers broadcast booth from the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation. Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have our Town of Randolph first half highlights for you on the on the Crawford Trough halftime show. You listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes. At an elevation of 6,300 feet, with temperatures over 90 in the summer and often 40 below in the winter, the folks who call Randolph home have to be a hardy crew. Maybe that is one reason why the simple things in life mean so much to Rich County. Residents value hard work, education, a value for God, family, and country, and being a good neighbor. Mayor Sim Bell and the town board, Melanie Lim, Clay Barker, Brandon Hatch, and Frank Sano, support the Rich Rebels and hope that you can come back often.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tigers broadcast booth. We're in the middle of a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for your Town to Randolph first half highlights on the Crawford Trough halftime show for the Rebels. Leading the way is Jarrett Mason with 9. He's got 3 3-pointers. Jaden Desch has 7. Jaden Cornea has 5. Ridge Lundgren with 3. Carter Hoffman with 4. Drake Weston and Drake Weston with 2 for a grand total of 37 for the Rebels. For the Lions of ICS, it is AJ Peak with 10. Keaton Okuno with 2. Noah Furzy with 2. And then at the buzzer, David Rest from behind the backboard with a circus shot. One of the best shots I've seen in a while. It's the best shot I've seen all year. As he was behind the backboard, over the corner of the backboard and in. That's a shot that gets you a letter and a horse most times, let alone to break it out, fading away in the middle of a varsity basketball game. And that's a grand total of 17 for the Lions. And with that, you listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online mylocalradio.com.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online, mylocalradio.com. 1:50 to go in the half as neither teams are back to the floor. Here comes Rich, actually, as I say that. It's time for your halftime adjustments, and for the Rebels, it's pretty simple. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're up 30. You're up by 20, 37-17. They score 17. In both halves, that's a grand total of 34. You win by 3 without scoring. Don't think that's real likely, but just keep doing what you're doing. They're moving the ball well on offense. Head coach Lex Cornea, in our pregame interview, we didn't get to listen to it today, but we'll listen to it tomorrow. He talks about the Rebels making the right play, and the Rebels have made the right play about every single possession in this game. It seems like they're getting good looks every time down the floor. They're picking apart the 2-3 zone of the Lions. Defensively, though, keep guarding Peak. He does have 10 points, but most of his damages come from the free throw line as he's not getting easy looks as the combination of Carter Hoffman or Trey Walker, whoever's on him on that possession, has done a good job walling off, not allowing him to catch. 50 seconds to go in the half, but if you're the Lions, though, you got to move the ball around. No one else on the Lions besides Peak has more than 2 points, and that's because Peak has shot the ball almost every single possession. And the Rebels know that. I mean, it's hard to beat a defense when they're literally sending 3 guys at a player. Work it around. Have some other people knock some shots down. I mean, give them a chance. 20 seconds to go in halftime. If you're the Rebels, you just got to keep playing the way you were playing defensively. But for the Lions, actually, it's really impressive. Once again, the Lions come into this game shooting 57% from the free throw line. And at my count right now, they are 5 of 7. Peak going 5 for 5. He's a 60% shooter from the line coming into the game. 37-17 on the Station on Main scoreboard as we start the third quarter. The third quarter is brought to you by Epic Recreation. Make your next vacation epic. As it's going to be Lions basketball to start the half. (37-17). Rebels are going to use every single second of their halftime break. As we wait for the Rebels to take the floor, they do. Starting 5 out on the floor for the Rebels: Muirbrook, Desch, Cornea, Hoffman, and Pace. For the Lions, it's Rest, Peak, Autry, and Furzy. Furzy and Okuno. Lions are going to attack left to right. They'll start with the ball. They're in their home gray uniforms. Peak dribbles to the corner. Finds Rice. His 3 on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by Cornea. He passes up the court to Desch. In the corner, you can't see on the screen, Carter Hoffman fires a 3 from the left corner. No good. Hunter Pace steals the rebound away. They go back to him on the left wing. He floats one from the elbow. No good. As Hoffman gets the rebound, his shot is blocked. Muirbrook pulls it away. They blow the whistle a split second before Muirbrook's able to pull it away. It'll be a jump ball. Rebels basketball underneath the hoop. 7:30 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. 37-17, Rebels with the lead. Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play to Muirbrook. That's poked away. Good defense there from the Lions and Okuno. As Peak's going to walk the ball up the floor. Should have been a 10-second violation. They don't call it. as they cross the line at 24. That's the thing with the shot clock is you can now tell when it's supposed to be 10 seconds. Peak guarded by Hoffman. Good defense from Hoffman. Gives up the ball. Rice, three-pointer on the way. No good. As Cornea walks it up the floor for the Rebels. Pace. Goes inside to Muirbrook. Muirbrook spins. Hands it off to Dash. Dash floats it off the glass. No good. Pulls in his own rebound. He's going to set it back up. Skip pass across the court to the right wing to Pace. Floats it from 10 feet on the baseline. Good. Hunter Pace picks up 2 points there. Five points in the game for Pace. Again, they crossed the timeline at 23 to go on the shot clock. Hoffman, good defense there. As Rice goes to Okuno. He steps back, fires up a shot off glass, no good. Jaden Dash pulls in the rebound. Here come the Rebels. Pace, good find to Muirbrook. Muirbrook off glass, no good. Hoffman's there to clean it up and go to the free throw line. His shot won't fall, but he's going to shoot 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws. Good job there by the Rebels to push in transition as they're able to get a couple extra shots because of that hustle down the floor. Hoffman to the line for 2 free throws. First one, no good. Hoffman back to the line to shoot another free throw. No good. Pace gets the rebound, fires up a 10-footer. That's good. Hoffman goes 0 for 2, but Hunter Pace cleans it up with a putback. He's got 8. Excuse me, he got 7. We got a kickball violation. 32 left to go on the shot clock. It'll be Rice to throw it in. Okuno catches the ball with 1 point. Or he catches the ball as he went over, so no over and back call there. Peak is going to post up. Skip pass to Rice in the corner. He'll fire a 3. That's good. From the Rebels down the floor. Skip pass to Carter Hoffman. 39-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Excuse me, 41-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels set up the offense with 20 to go. To Dash. Thought about it. Goes inside to Hoffman. Hoffman spins off glass and good. Nice find there from Dash as Hoffman buries the layup. Rebels are going to press. Okuno. He'll walk it across the timeline. Gets a pick. Euro step into the paint. Off glass. No good. As we're going to get a foul against the Lions. It'll be Muirbrook drawing the foul. That's on Okuno. It's his second foul. Cornea works to the Dash back to Pace on the right wing. Move it to Dash. Thought about 3. Goes back to Pace. He's going to fire for 3. That's good. My local radio 3-pointer for Hunter Pace. As he's got 11 in the game. Okuno up the floor. 46-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Go to Peak. Hoffman's there on him. Peak backs him down. Tries the dribble. Stolen by Jaden Dash. Full court pass to Jaden Cornea. Can't finish the layup as he slams into the wall. Looks no worse for wear. He hit the padding right above a door. There's 2 doors on the end of the gym on each side. As Peak's going to fire up a 3. He'll be a fadeaway. He'll be fouled on the play. Peak to the line for 2 free throws. First one on the way. Rolls out. No good. It's Peak's first miss from the charity stripe tonight. Checking in the ballgame for the Rebels. Ridge Lundgren, Trey Walker, and Logan Clough replacing Pace, Carter Hoffman, Jaden Dash. Peak second free throw on the way. Good. 46-21 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Cornea is going to dribble the clock out, 25 to go in the shot clock, goes to Lundgren on the right wing. Trey Walker surveys, Finds Clough. Clough into the body, off glass, and good. Nice finish there from Logan Clough, fresh into the game. Takes the contact and finishes over the defender, 48-21. Okuno across the timeline, guarded by Cornea. Around Cornea, into the paint, looked to drop it off. He's getting a screen. Jaden Cornea with the Rich County Government steal. One-hand pass up the court. Jason Williams style, 50-21, as he finds Walker for the layup. It's a nice dish there from Cornea. 50-21, Peak into the lane. Uses the body. A good defense there from Muirbrook as he walled up. Off glass, no good. Here come the Rebels the other way as Clough's going to be called for a traveling violation. I think he saw the play because he made the play as he was dribbling. Just didn't quite get the feet down. As Drake Weston and Noah Perry check in for Jaden Cornea and Carson Muirbrook. 50-21 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 3:24 to go in the Stacey Repair second quarter. Okuno gets a screen as Weston goes down. Ball off of Okuno's hands, out of bounds. Good effort there from Rest as he goes into the hallway trying to save it. As we're going to get substitution as Okuno's coming off the floor limping. Coy White into the game. The freshman will get some minutes here in the second half. As Weston will walk it up the court as Ridge Lundgren dribbles it back to him. Almost threw it to him without him looking. Finds Clough. Clough on the right wing, surveys. Goes to the corner for Trey Walker. Walker surveys. Back to Clough on the right wing. To Weston up top. 20 to go in the shot clock. Ridge Lundgren. Go to Walker. Walker attacks. Skip pass out to Weston. Thought about the three. Moves back to Walker. Walker attacks. Finds Clough. What a pass that was from Trey Walker. Clough will go to the line for 2 free throws. Nice dish there from Trey. 2 Bear Lake Realty free throws on the way for Logan Clough. Clough free throw on the way. No good. Logan Clough will shoot the second of the 2. 2:45 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. As Okuno's going to check back into the game. Good to see him back on the floor. As Clough back to the line. Second free throw on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by White. Finds Peak, and Peak will walk it up the timeline as Walker guards him. Walker all over him. Forces the pass. Okuno will fire for 3. Off glass, no good. Rolled around, touched every part of the rim. Doesn't fall. As the ball goes out of bounds, we Rebels basketball. 2:27 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. 50-21 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels with the lead and the ball as Clough has it on the left wing. Into the corner for Trey Walker. Back to Clough. Clough reverse layup on the way. Good move there from Logan Clough. He's got 4 points off the bench for the Rebels. 52-21. As he went reverse layup, used the rim to protect the ball from the defender. As here comes Peak. Blocked from behind by Trey Walker. What a play defensively from Trey. Here comes Clough. As it stripped away from behind, finds Walker. As the Rebels need to slow it down and set it back up, but Trey Walker drives, and he's going to pick up the foul. It'll be against White, his first. Riker Hoffman's going to check in the game for Trey Walker. Crawford tried the inbounds pass to Ridge Lundgren as he goes to Weston on the right wing. Hoffman into Perry. Good pass. They're going to call a charging violation as Noah Perry goes into the body. First foul on Perry. As Peak across the timeline, guarded by Hoffman. Goes to the corner for White. Fires up a 15-footer. That's good. Nice shot from White. 52-23. as White picks up his first bucket of the night. Here come the Rebels. Clough into the lane, finds Hoffman. Hoffman back up top to Weston on the left wing. Weston to Lundgren. To Hoffman. Pass tipped and stolen by Peak. Here come the Lions the other way. Good defense there from the Rebels as that off the side of the backboard, as I believe Hoffman got a hand to it. As Peak took on the double team and fired up a shot. Inbounds play for the Lions. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound comes to Clough. Clough is able to escape the double team all the way to the hoop. Lays it in. Logan Clough has 6 points off the bench. Making good of his time on the floor. 54-23 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 38 to go in the Ellenford Brothers third quarter. Aquino pass stolen by Clough. He's everywhere. As it's poked away from behind by Autry on the backtrack. 27 to go in the third quarter. 54-23. Hoffman guards Peak. He's going to get a screen from Autry. Poked away by Hoffman, and we're going to get a foul against Riker. Got him on the arm as he crossed the line. 15.6 to go. As we're going to get a quick substitution as a player has blood. As we're going to get a little bit of a timeout for blood. It'll be Lions basketball. They're going to inbound in front of the scorer's table. 15.6 to go in the Epic Recreation third. Rebels fall back into 2-3 zone. Akuno fires up a three. That's good. 2 to go in the quarter. Weston, three on the way off the front of the rim and out. As that's going to make the score 54-26 on the Station on Main scoreboard heading into the fourth quarter. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whether you're kicking up the dust in the hills, making waves down on the lake, or taking advantage of the world's greatest powder, don't just hope to have fun. Take that sled by the handlebars and make your time at Bear Lake epic. Epic Recreation rents equipment and cabins for your vacation fun at beautiful Bear Lake. From watercraft, large and small, to UTVs, sleds, and more. Epic Recreation has it all. On-road, off-road, or out on the Caribbean blue water. Book your next adventure at epicrecreation.net.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Supporting the Rich Rebels in everything they do. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation in Randolph provide services to Rich Rebel fans every day. Auto repair, tires, sand, and gravel. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation on Main Street in Randolph. Stop in today.
Welcome back to the West Block broadcast booth. Middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels up 54-26 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Lions ball to start the half. As we're waiting for the shot clock, Because I think the clock runner was in the middle of fetching David Autry a fresh jersey. He had blood on his as he changes his jersey out. Here come the Lions attacking from left to right from the scorer's table. Peak has it, guarded by Carter Hoffman. Hoffman, good defense. Foul's going to be against Hoffman. 54-26, that's Hoffman's second. They attribute the foul to Riker. Oh, they changed it there to Carter now. I was going to say they gave it to Riker, and Riker's not on the floor. Tough foul for Riker, but it's Carter guarding. Still guarding Peak. Peak up and under move. Tough shot over Hoffman off, and Jarrett Mason pulls in the rebound. Pushes it up the court to Desch. Desch fires the left corner three on the way. No good. Muirbrook on the right block. Hauls in the rebound. Cleans it up. Finishes the layup. Muirbrook now has 6. As we have an injury on the floor. (56-26) on the station on main scoreboard as injured player wanted to stay in, so it appears he's going to be all right. Autry back into the game wearing number 1 now. As Okino will walk it up the floor. Kino drives left, behind the back, right on Cornea. Drives the lane, shot on the way, no good, but he's going to shoot 2 free throws. It's on Muirbrook. His first. Kino's free throw on the way is good. Kino's second free throw on the way is good. Here come the Rebels. They lead 56-28. Mason back to Cornea up top. Cornea drives. Work it to Desch on the wing. Desch thought about the step back 3 to Hoffman in the right corner. Hoffman inside to Muirbrook. Muirbrook spins back. Tries to go up with it. It's knocked out of his arm because of a foul. As Coach Holmes gets off the bench. Loving the old school counter post move. As Muirbrook will go to the line for 2 free throws. First free throw on the way, no good. Muirbrook back to the line. 6:41 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Muirbrook into the routine. Free throw on the way. Good. Rebels 57-28 on the station on main scoreboard as here come the Lions. Okuno to peek in the corner. Ball's off his hands, out of bounds. Rebels basketball. 6:28 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Cornea will walk it up the floor. Cornea drives right, across the elbow, bumped. Was able to keep his balance. Out to Desch. Jarrett Mason will fire a 3. No good. As Pete comes in down with the rebound. That's nearly swiped by the Rebels. They go to the floor. We're going to get a jump ball, I believe. Yep, jump ball. Good effort on both sides as both players hit the floor. It'll be Lions basketball. 6:05 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. It'll be actually the Rebels basketball. Jaden Cornea with the Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play in his hands. Goes to the left corner for Desch. 3 on the way is good. Jaden Desch buries the My Local Radio three-pointer. 60-28 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Peak down the lane, poked away, stolen by Mason as Mason is fouled on the steal. It's a Rich County government steal for Jarrett Mason. They actually called a foul against the Rebels. It's on Hoffman, his fourth. Go to White. Move it around. Shot on the way is good. As that's Furzy for three. They go inside to Muirbrook. Muirbrook shot on the way, no good. Rebound pops out to the corner. Trey Walker nearly pokes it away for the steal. Instead, it's out of bounds off Walker. 5:30 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. It'll be Okuna to walk it up the left wing. As it's Cornea, guarding Okuna. Drives into the lane, shot on the way, no good. Hunter Pace pulls in the rebound. As Pace walks it up the floor. Finds Cornea. Back to Walker. Go inside to Muirbrook. Muirbrook out to Mason. Thought about three. They go inside to Muirbrook again. Spins back. Off the glass. No good. Ball poked around. Recovered by Autry. Here come the Lions the other way with Peak on the left wing. Splits two defenders. Fires up a shot. No good. Off the glass. Here come the Rebels back the other way. It's Mason. Fires across court to Cornea. No good. Muirbrook's there to clean it up. Doesn't get the finish. Grabs his own miss. Puts that one back up and in. Muirbrook recovers a couple of offensive boards. 62-31 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Okuno at the timeline. Goes to Peak. Guarded by Walker. Walker does a good job fighting over the screen. 14 to go on the shot clock. Peak blocked from behind. They're going to call a foul against Walker. There'd be two shots as Peak's foot was on the line. Peak's first free throw is good. Drake Weston will check in for Jaden Cornea. Peak back to the free throw line. Second one on the way. No good off the back rim. Rebound knocked out of bounds by the Rebels. Good play there from David Autry. He's able to sneak in, get position for the offensive board. Goes out of bounds. Muirbrook will come out for Perry. Noah Perry checks back into the game. Go to Peak. That's going to be too high, out of bounds. That's a little scary along the sidelines. There's not much room. 62-32 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Weston will walk it up the court for the Rebels. Hunter Pace gets down the right wing, skip past to Mason, back to Pace. Thought about the three, goes inside to Walker. Walker misses the three. Noah Perry with the rebound will go up and is fouled on the play. Will shoot two free throws as Noah Perry earns two Bear Lake Realty free throws. Perry's first free throw on the way, no good. Perry back to the line. Shoots the second one, that one's good. As Riker Hoffman's going to check back into the game. He replaces Jarrett Mason. 3:58 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels lead 63-32 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Okuno will walk it up the floor. Kuno gets a screen, pulls up from the left elbow. That's good. We're going to Independent Software Solutions timeout called by the ICS bench as Okuno breaks into double figures with that bucket. Listen to Bear Lake Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back with the rest of the fourth quarter after this.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionists to the doctors,
the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. You'll feel the difference.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. In the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 3:46 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels 63-34 lead. They have the ball. Drake Weston will walk it up the floor. 5 on the floor for the Rebels: Weston, Pace, Riker Hoffman, Noah Perry, and Trey Walker. As they try to go lob play Hunter Pace, lob was a little high for Hunter to put it back, but he's able to corral it, work it around, 20 to go to Walker. He's going to fire for 3. No good. Off the front rim and out. As Rest is able to come away with the rebound, they go to Peak. He's going to pull up from the volleyball line. That's off the rim to the right. Pace tries a pass across full court, stolen by Okuno. He attacks the lane into the body. They're going to call a block against Noah Perry. Send Okuno to the line for 2 free throws. He's in double digits, as he does average 10.9 per game. Free throw on the way, no good. Ridge Lundgren will check in for Trey Walker. Okuno will shoot the second half of the 2 free throws. That one's no good, as Noah Perry skies for the rebound. Finds Lundgren. They go to the corner. Riker Hoffman thought about the 3. Goes inside to Noah Perry. That's a good find there from Hoffman to Perry. Perry buries the 5-foot floater. It's a message that head coach Lex Cornia preached all week. Shot on the way, no good, but foul. As Josh Pham's going to go to the line for 3 free throws. Building erupts as he does. As Talon Pace will check in. Pham, first free throw on the way, no good. Second free throw on the way, no good. Checking the game for the Rebels is number 31, Talon Pace. He replaced Noah Perry. Pham back to the line. Shoot the third free throw. On the way, no good. The building would have erupted, I think, if he would have made that one, as we're going to get Independent Software Solutions timeout called by head coach Lex Cornia. 2:43 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. The middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels basketball in front of the scorer's table as it'll be Riker Hoffman to inbound. Lions Weston as Lions have really extended this the 2-3 zone to the free throw line. They tried to go inside to Talon Pace. Out of bounds. Would have been pace to pace on the pass as Hunter and Talon are both in the game. Checking the game, Logan Clough, as Hunter's going to check out. Weston will inbound for the Rebels. Go to Lundgren on the Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play. Lundgren floats it over Peak. That's a nice shot there from Ridge Lundgren. He's got 5. Work it around. Shot on the way from the Lions, no good. Rebound pulled in. Another 3 on the way, no good. Clough pulls in the rebound. As we're going to get a foul called. As Logan Clough will shoot the 1-and-1. Lions have been uber aggressive with their defense coming out of that timeout. I'm behind the benches, and you could kind of hear head coach Adam Peak tell his kids, be super aggressive. First free throw on the way, no good. Okuno pulls down the rebound. Here comes Peak, pushes it up the floor. 2:10 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Peak against Riker Hoffman to Okuno. To Rice, to the corner. Furzy, 3 on the way, no good. Left corner 3 is off. Here comes Drake Weston, pushes up to Riker Hoffman. Riker Hoffman attacks the paint. His shot is blocked. We're going to get a jump ball. It'll go to the Lions. Good defensive play there from Peak. As Autry is going to check back in for Rice. Peak will walk it up the floor. 1:50 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Okuno gets a screen, spins back, finds Peak. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by Lundgren. Here come the Rebels on the attack. 3-on-2 back the other way as Lundgren stole it from behind by Autry. Here comes Peak out in transition. 1-on-3 into the paint. Tries an up and under move that's nearly swiped by the Rebels. It'll be off Lundgren out of bounds. 1:30 to go in the ball game. It'll be ICS basketball out of bounds underneath. Autry, they go to the corner. Try to go to Pham. Lundgren stole it. As Lundgren's out in front of everyone. 2-on-1 with him and Hoffman. Drops it off to Hoffman. Riker Hoffman over Okuno for the bucket. Riker gets a basket. As Weston nearly steals it. .106 to go in the ball game. 69-34 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels with the lead. Peak's going to pull up from way downtown. That catches nothing. It's up the side of the backboard as Weston around everyone. Layup on the way. Good. Peak walks it up the floor. Crosses over. Nearly stolen. We get a foul called. He'll shoot the 1-and-1. Or actually, it'd be 2 free throws. Peak goes back to the line. He only has 3 points in this half. The Rebels did a terrific job on him in the second half as he buries it. Now has 11. He's a 19-a-night scorer at 18.9 per game. Back to the line, no good. Lundgren with the rebound. Here come the Rebels back the other way. 35 seconds on the shot clock. 32 to go in the game. Rebels work it around. As it's going to be a pull-up shot from Weston. Rolls around and falls. 73-35 on the Station on Main scoreboard. So they go to Pham. He's going to fire up a 3. No good. Rebound off glass. Weston out in front of everyone. Loses control of it. He's going to slow it down. Walks back to the ICS logo with 3 seconds to go, and that'll do it. From ICS as the Rebels walk away with commanding victory in their second region game. They improved to 2-0 in region, 8-3 on the year. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Before we go to break, we're going to go to a Gare Bear fan cam brought to you by Bear Lake Realty and broker Gary McKee. For all your realty needs in Bear Lake, call 435-946-8888. That's 435-946-8888. Or visit bearlakerealty.com. When we come back, we will have the postgame show for you. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money two ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. In the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, where fresh meets fast and gourmet every day at 113 Front Street in Evanston. That's Jimmy John's. For the Rebels, they take a commanding 25-7 lead out of the gate, lead 37-17 at half, and were able to cruise to a victory here in the fourth quarter. A lot of players got into this game, and a lot of players were able to score. In fact, of the players that played minutes today, only one player did not get an opportunity to get a basket for the Rebels. Leading the way is Hunter Pace with 11. Jaden Desch had 10, Jarrett Mason with 9. Carter Hoffman finishes with 6. Logan Clough with 6 as well. Trey Walker with 2. Riker Hoffman with 2. Jaden Cornea finishes with 5. Noah Perry with 3. Ridge Lugren with 5 as well for a grand total of, it's a lot of math, 73 for the Rebels. For the Lions, A.J. Peak finishes with 11. Keaton Okino with 10. David Rest had 5. Noah Furzy had 5 as well. Coy White chipped in with 2 for a grand total of 35. This has been your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, where fresh meets fast every day, 113 Front Street in Evanston. You listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM, online at mylocalradio.com.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. The Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Dr. McKay Frankum DDS Precision Play of the Game. And for this one, we're going to go Noah Perry got the bucket, but Riker Hoffman made the pass. This was deep in the fourth quarter. Kind of in garbage, I don't want to say garbage time, but it was pretty big lead for the Rebels. Riker had a chance to maybe fire up a semi-contested three. He was kind of open. Probably wouldn't have been a bad shot if he took it, but instead, pump fake, drove to the hoop, tossed it to Noah Perry, who had a wide open 5-foot floater, makes the floater. And the play may not have been significant in the game, but I wanted to pick this one because it really drives home what head coach Lex Corney has really talked about with his team, and that's to continue to make the right play. And the Rebels did that today, and I think that's one of the times that really emphasized that. There was a lot of great passes, but this one just really drives the point home. Up by 20 in the fourth quarter. Riker could have forced that three-pointer up if he wanted to. Instead, he takes one dribble into the paint, finds Noah Perry, who had an even better shot. Perry scores, and that just kind of implements what the Rebels have done very, very well. And this little bit of a, see, they're now 8-3. At one point they were 4-3. 4-game win streak that they've had. This has kind of been the catalyst behind it in this winning streak, and this is what really is going to continue to make them a very, very solid basketball team. They continue to make the right plays like this every game they play. They're going to be tough. They're so deep of a roster that they're going to be tough to beat. And to my point, to prove that, you have Hunter Pace leading the way with, our point leader had 11, and we scored 70-some-odd points. You don't see that real often. That just means that we had 73 points, and our scoring leader had 11. Obviously, Desch and Mason with 10 and 9 respectively, but that's just something that they can do. Every starter, Carson Muirbrook had 8. Every starter for the Rebels had more than 5 points. As Jaden Cornea was the low scorer in the starting lineup at 5, but he had a couple really nice passes. Actually, I want to give a shout-out to his full-court Jason Williams pass off the bounce. That was pretty nasty. So that would give that co-precision play of the game. But our player of the game, that's a tough one. We have to give it to Hunter Pace. He finishes with 11. Made some really nice passes out from the wing on against the 2-3 zone. So we're going to give it to Pace for our Town of Garden City player of the game. When we come back, we'll have our Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau calendar update. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston. This presentation on My
Now you can get your oil changed, have minor repairs made to your vehicle, and get it completely detailed at one location in one appointment. T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston does body work and more, a lot more. If you need to have a trailer rewired, your brakes replaced, a chip repaired in your windshield, or your windshield replaced, you can get it all done at T-Bar Body Shop. This is the manager, Jeremy Rex, inviting you to stop in for a free quote today. T-Bar Body Shop, 515 County Road. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Rebels! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
The monster is coming, and it wants you and your family.
And that's great news, really, because it's time for the Bear Lake Monster Winterfest, January 27th through the 29th. Winterfest is all about an incredible celebration of winter and all the fun it brings. So start Friday with Monster Winter Sports and Trails Day, a free event featuring fat tire bikes, snowshoes, snowmobiles, and tubes for the kids. Also a taste of Bear Lake, with local restaurants dishing up their tasty specialties. Then Saturday, it's the Monster 5K Walk and Run, a Monster Cisco Disco Tournament, chili cook-off, even a cardboard boat regatta, followed by the famous Monster Plunge. Come on, Bear Lake awaits. Visit BearLakeMonsterWinterfest.com for pre-registration times and locations. That's BearLakeMonsterWinterfest.com. Presented by Bear Lake Visitors Bureau and Bear Lake Chamber.
This presentation on My Local.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau calendar update. As the boys varsity team tomorrow, they will take on Mount Vernon at Mount Vernon. That is a boys game only. The wrestlers, the boys will be taking on the Trader McPherson Classic in Bear Lake. As that's a tragic story, as I was hearing about. If you get a chance and you don't know, I'm sure as many in the community do know what the Trader McPherson Memorial Tournament's all about. If you don't know, you should check it out. Head coach of the wrestling team, Cooper Corney, was telling me the story, and it's really, really sad. And it's a great way that I guess we can come together and honor a kid whose passion was wrestling, from what I can tell. It's a great way to honor him. But the girls will be at Mountain Crest, and that is our Bear Lake Convention and Visitor Bureau calendar update. And we just want one last time to thank our sponsors, because without any of them, none of this is possible. So if you have a chance to use any of our sponsors in any way, shape, or form, please do, just because they're the ones that make all of this possible. And until next time, I'm Aaron Poling, your voice of the Rebels. Go Rebels!
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.